Good things
Hello,
come to those who
everybody.
don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing
Ugh.
my luck, the opposite is probably true
Okay,
for
let's
me.
get all our dailies out of the way here today. Start the story. Shooting our daily chicken.
Wow!
Bark,
Where'd
bark, bark,
that
bark,
come from?
bark. What? Did he just do what I think he did? Yes, he. Oh yeah, he did. There we go. Daily chicken. You have it. Well, nice. I do more than a single night's work. Honestly, I do. Right? Do I have another achievement? And another one. Other ones? Nope, that's it. That's enough. I don't want no more. What the Jeep? Explain. Hellos? Explain what? What am I explaining? Hey, Terumi, how are you today?
Hi there.
Explain, what the?
Join me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go.
What do I have to explain? I didn't do it. I came in and heard chicken noises. Oh, because I was doing my daily chickens. You know, where you have to go to the daily chicken Genshin site to get your daily chickens. Yay. Ooh, new name card that I will never use. There we go. I am happy with my kitty cat. I'm going back to bed.
Benny's adventure team.
My pillow is so sexy. I want to cuddle it. Okay, you are free. You're an adult. You can do what you want to. Okay. Yep.
Adventure time.
Forgot what Catherine was here in Mondstadt. How did I forget that?
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Dispatch characters. Claim all. And they are all ready to go today. Da-da-da. I like how the characters always randomly look at everything that's near them.
Let's go find some treasure.
I wonder if Wuthering Waves will have this kind of stuff interacting with it. Which is tomorrow's. Except it's going to be late. I think it's going to be like 10 p.m. my time tomorrow night. I don't know how I'm going to work that. Because I want to kind of like stream as soon as I can go live. But will it start downloading tomorrow at 10? Like, I already have the icon, and I click on it and nothing
Benny's
happens.
adventure team.
But it says it's
assemble!
running in the background. So, I don't know exactly what that's supposed to mean or do. So, is it going to start downloading tomorrow at 10 p.m.? Or will it download before that and I can go live at 10 p.m.? I installed Wuthering Waves. Okay. But I have to wait. It's not even doing anything for me. I click on it, it says it's running, but it's not doing anything. I don't have a pop-up screen or nothing. I just look in my Epic thing and it says running. So also, if you guys did not know this, I put a link in Discord because you can get some extras. Like, I don't know if you guys knew this, but there's like monsters called
No one's joined me on
echoes
an adventure
in the
ages.
game.
Come on, let's
And they
go.
kind of work like your artifacts do here in Genshin. And you can go to this website and do some stuff on that website and get yourself some free ones. Like you have a chance to get some gold ones. So you can even maybe possibly have a gold one before the game even comes out. So how cool would that be if you can get like a 5-star artifact before even playing Genshin? Except that, don't ask me how it works. I am still very confused. I'm not sure that I unlocked the things that I unlocked. Like, I think this was made in Chinese and basically translated and not really
What's that
well
come from?
translated. And basically, I just try to click everywhere, hoping that something works. I don't know if I need to claim them. I looked up some videos and people don't go really through the process. Or their windows
Good things
don't
come to those who don't
line
wait
up with
around.
mine. Like, I don't
That's what
have
they say
any
anyway.
redeem
Knowing my luck,
now
the
thing
opposite is
buttons,
probably true for me.
and I don't have any that confirm this stuff or none of that. But anyways, I put the link in Discord if you want to go to that website and try to get some echoes before the game comes out. And no, I did not get any 5-star stuff. So far, I've gotten apparently blue and green stuff. But I don't know if I need to wait until the game comes out to be able to redeem or all. I don't know how all of that works, honestly. A lot of this game is infuriating because I did not participate in the closed betas. Therefore, I am extremely confused. Okay, so I was coming here to do what?
Off we go.
I think Sumeru dailies are like probably
Adventure
the
time.
worst place ever to do them. Sometimes they're really easy to get to. Sometimes, like this one, is a pain in the butt.
Happy to oblige. Yeah. Witness the power of God. Hit judgment. Yes. Shiver. Take that. Teamwork is dreamwork. Yeah. Let's light it up. Yeah. I'll take this. Well. Flame cutter.
At the frying pan, it's the
I'm
fire.
getting
See?
Okay, hopefully the next ones will be easier to get to. I spoke too soon. Well, that one ain't so bad. That one I know how to get. As long as I'm start off in the right direction. Not heading in. So, peoples, Azer Gamer, long time no see. Darn it. Now I got all mixed. Hey, there we go. What have you been up to lately? In a couple of weeks now. I was hoping you would get on so I could give you a free membership thingy, but that'll happen when it happens.
That's close enough.
That's close enough. No, it's not. So much closer. Yeah, true. I have been some problems. Sorry about that, Jeeps. It's all good. I hope the problems have been resolved and whatnot. I thought you were upset with me. As you know, sometimes I do chicken impersonations. People confused. No, I'm not. It's so hot here today. It was hot yesterday. I actually cut my grass yesterday. Yeah, I know the neighbor borrowed my lawnmower and it had about this much gas in it when it came back. Luckily, I had just enough to do the front. Looked like crap. Wait a minute. Wasn't there one over here somewhere? Oh, there it is. I saw purple up. Yeah, it's 31 degrees here, and that's in Celsius. I know you Americans like to work with Fahrenheit. So I don't know. Let me Google it here. I can tell you how much it is. Fahrenheit. I have to go to Google. So for me, hot would be like 88 degrees. So it's currently 88 degrees here, and that's pretty hot for me. So I got a tank top because I can't be naked on YouTube. I know YouTube really wants me to be naked here, but for personal reasons, I think it's that I don't. So it's gonna be like this hot for the next 3 or 4 days. Then it drops like a good 10 degrees. Then in 2 and 3 weeks, it'll be back up for a couple of days, then back down again. 31°C, yeah, I know. It's super hot. Like 3 days ago, it was like 10 degrees Celsius. So in the past 2 days, it went up like 20 degrees. It's crazy. YouTube does not want that. Oh, they don't? I don't know. I kind of feel like I should do something, but maybe I shouldn't. Let me see. Let me see if I can find. Where would? Oh, not there. And I had it the other day. Nope.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
You talked about free membership. What is that? Free membership, because you can now like give me super chats in the game. If you look down below, there's a little dollar sign, and you can give me a free coffee, or you can become a membership for the price of a coffee every month. And like when I put up videos, I don't know if you know this, I actually schedule my videos. So let's say I uploaded 5 videos today and I released them over the next 5 days. Well, my members can see it right away since I uploaded right away. Otherwise, like the rest of the people, well, they'll see it when they're scheduled to be released to the public. And yeah, the members get like little icons, little gifs, like this one here. Hey. Hello, Robin. How are you
Work hard
today?
and live each day to the fullest.
I am
That is what
currently
life in Mondstadt
distracted
is all
trying to
about, isn't
find
it?
pictures. Ah. It's complicated. I can only give like 5 memberships a month, but there has to be at least 5 people in here that are subscribed to my channel and are not already subscribed. I mean, not already members, but they have to be subscribed, so it's kind of complicated. I don't want to waste them because I can't give them out one by one. I have to give out all 5 of them at once, which has been really hard to try to get 5 friends in here at the same time while I stream. Usually people come in at different times and it gives me a headache trying to get everybody in at the same time. Oh, okay. There we go. I found it. I found the picture. You guys are gonna go nuts. I don't even know if I'm allowed to do this. I'll do it anyway.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
There we go. So check out the withering waves of Discord, people. Oh man, crazy things that I do. Something happened, but it's all good. How are you, bro? Everybody is good today, Robin. How are you? Please don't look the Wuthering Wave section of Discord. No, I don't want to do this now. Okay, what was I doing? Why was I coming here? I die. And I get distracted. Whoa! How did that happen? Can I climb up here? You didn't get Arlecchino. That's okay, because I didn't get her either. Although, if you ask me if I even tried to get her, the answer would be no. But hey, you're not the only one that didn't get her. Guess that has to count for something. Okay, on to hopefully the last one. You don't like chlorine? Chlorine's gonna be good. How good? Nobody knows, because apparently she already received a nerf. And her cooldown now for her burst is gonna take twice as long as her up time for the burst. So a lot of people think that that might have just broken her. Because I think she was going to be even stronger than the Archon. I think that's why they decided to nerf her, but we'll just have to wait and see. Columbina. Yeah, I'm waiting for Farina. Columbina is going to be 5.0, 5.1. I'll just have to wait to see exactly when she's going to come out. No honor among thieves.
When will I finally make mine?
I let my guard down.
Nice and spicy.
I'm going in. You can't run.
I'm so excited for Sijuan.
Shiver. Rain outlines your fate. Witness. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. You're toast.
Finally done.
Judgment.
A lot of people are excited for Sijuan. I don't get it, but I kind of do. I mean, she's cute, she's cuddly, she's all of that. I'm just not sure about the bubble thing. Like, you shoot bubbles, but they grow as they go and they take a certain amount of time. But what happens if, like, you're fighting a, a Geo Vishap that pops up, rolls away, and goes completely to the other side? You know, your bubble's still going in that one direction. I mean, yeah, I just don't know how good she'll be, but okay, yeah, she's cute. I mean, I got Yao Yao
Ad
because I
Astra
thought she was
Abyss.
cute and fun, and she was a pole dancer.
Thank you for
so-
completing today.
Okay, now we can go and do the battle passes. Will I get all the way to 50, folks? Oh, almost there. I am so close to 50. How many resin have I got? 5. Let's make 3. Okay. So now I need to go and farm some weapon materials. I need to go and get some balls. Where do I get these balls? Let's go with my usual team. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it.
There you are.
There is no escape.
Let me amuse myself a little.
One with wind and cloud.
Over here. I see everything. Are you here to play?
Adorn my night.
Hey. Let me amuse myself. Let's dance.
Everybody went quiet all of a sudden. I traumatize people. Do you believe me? I farmed 400 artifacts for Navia. Didn't get yeah, I believe you. I definitely believe you. Like, Hoyoverse doesn't like it when I talk bad about this game. They liked, people saying only good things about it. But yeah, I do believe you. I don't know if I can do it. Yes, I can do it here. If I scroll down to my Dendro stuff, all of these things, not good. And all I want is a elemental mastery circlet. And it has not given it to me yet. So I did all of these Dendro, trying to find an elemental mastery circlet. So, okay, I'm not at 400 like you are, but I got nothing good. And it took forever, but I did get an elemental mastery circlet, but in the Gilded Dream. with fairly good stats. I like these stats. No defense, or flat HP. They're all pretty decent substats.
Illusion shattered.
Are you here to play with me?
Wing strike. As one with wind and cloud.
Let the show begin. I see everything. Let me amuse myself.
Shine down.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Just once more.
Really disappointing me about this game, but yeah, I can't do anything. No, you can't. You have to wait until 5.0 comes out. Then you'll be able to strongbox it into Dendro. But until then, we can't, so we have to wait. Okay, I'm gonna go and see how many I can actually farm or craft. See how many I actually need. I have more than one weapon that I need to farm today, so I don't want to do it more than I have to. But I have a feeling that I won't even be able to do it. Okay, so I need 4 gold ones. Four golden balls. Got them right here in my shore. Okay, make 5 of these. No character bonuses. And I can make 7 purple balls. So that basically is only going to be like 2 gold ones. Oh, actually 3? I only need 1 more. Okay, let's go back to the balls down here and see. Okay. I got 1. Not okay. So I need at least 3 purple. 3 purple to make another. Ooh, we are up to, I think, 6 viewers. Who's the 6th? I pre-installed today. I saw it on my phone. I was really happy and shocked, though. We can play today. But, yeah, the 23rd. How does the echoes thing work? Weren't you listening to me? I don't know. First of all, to get some wishes, you need to follow the Discord, follow Facebook, follow TikTok, follow all of these, and they will give you free wishes. And then you can do like a 10 pull or single pulls. Golden balls, they're not yellow, they're golden. Maybe you'd rather call them like brass balls, but hey. So yeah, let's bring the microphone here. Trying to get it just right. There we go. Oh, we're down to 5 viewers. Are they 5 of my subscribers that I can do a gifted membership thing? Let's try to keep an eye on that.
Illusion shot. Here to play with me. The Temple of Wisdom. I'll protect us.
Wind strider. One with wind and cloud.
Let's dance. Take.
I am lagging. Stuff is not happening. I'm lagging really. Okay, I need to make 3 purple balls, folks. Hopefully it gives it to me now. Like 1 purple or 1 gold. 3 purples! Exactly what I needed. Perfect. Perfecto. I'm losing viewers. I saw that we were up to 6. I just don't know if they're subscribers. They weren't chatting, so if they don't chat, then I don't know they're there and I don't know who it is. So. Okay. Make some golden brass balls. Just the one. One is the loneliest number since the number 2 can be as lonely as 1 alone. Okay. Would I? Here we go. Enhance the drag. Ooh, I need to make some purples. This grass wick. Ooh, I need to make 15 of them and 11 of those. Ooh, didn't know that. Okay, so I need to make 15 of these and I can only make 1. Let's make, I don't know how many. Start off with 21. Please, Sucrose, now's the time that I really need some bonuses. You only make 9. Yeah, all I have left is Chiori. So that was 9. I need to make 15. I need 6 more to make 6 times 3. Ew, I am actually running out of this. Sucrose, give me more bonuses, please. Well, this is gonna turn into an epic failure. And ooh. Well, this I have enough. Let's make a couple of these. Probably not that many. Okay. Jeeps, explain that pick and that discard. Finally, it's about time you saw it. Nah. She already saw it. Okay, this is not what I want. I want to look at the weapon. Enhance. Okay, so I'm missing 2 of these. This I'm good. I'm missing 4 of these. I need to go and kill a lot of Chiching mages.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
There she is. Chiching. I hate the Fatuis. But she's the one that I like to hate the most, I think. Well, her and Sister Margaret.
I'll protect us. My music. The sun's shine no longer.
Okay. Next Chiching. Okay, there's always one here. True that. True that. Okay, I'll remove it then. It doesn't belong there. I just wanted to attract attention to Wuthering Waves. I don't know if it worked. There we go. All gone.
There you are.
Shine dust dropper.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Over here.
Assistance shine no longer.
How did you save it, Alexia? I already saw it. Teleport. And you are not permitted to use it.
Illusion shattered! Over here! Wind strike!
Let the
Dang, I'm
show
lagging.
begin.
I'm having trouble getting my burst and switching characters.
Oh, look at me. Just once more.
Okay, where's the next one? Ooh, she's gonna be in a very cold place.
Oh, snowflakes. Look at them dance. Go, Barbara, go!
And I gotta find her fast. Where is she? There she is. Dang, I'm already freezing.
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Make yourself a home.
Come on, give me my stuff before I die. There we go. On to the next one. Definitely yes. I've already put out 2 videos, one about the trailer and one about the reveal, the live stream reveal in North America that they did, which was really, really bad. Really bad. I think it's like the most worst, baddest, bad, awful, vomit, reveal, live stream I've ever seen, folks. If you've watched it, you are probably asking yourselves, why didn't they ask me to do it? I know I'm late to the party because I wasn't part of the closed beta 1 and 2. But even so, I think I could have done a much better
Go, Barbara, go!
reveal video than what they did there.
The more, the merrier. I see everything. Let the show begin. Just once more.
I'm about to say for C1 character there. Okay. Well, that's what I was saying. You can get a some free echoes by going to the link that I posted in Wuthering Waves. That's why I had that other picture there to bring some attention to it.
Let's dance.
Well, I don't think anybody can afford it anyways. Because Genshin already stole everybody's money. So, although this game might be labeled a Genshin killer, I don't think that it will actually happen. Just because everybody's broke from Genshin already. Which, that in its own might, you know, kill Genshin. I think Genshin's greed has more chances of killing it.
Are you?
Yeah, that's what I meant. They can shoot themselves in the foot that will kill them faster than Wuthering Waves would.
The merrier.
Mostly because I'm saving for this ring for my wife's birthday. Aww. It's all good. I mean, you know, I get it. What's more important to you, your wife or a video game? Come on, let's be real, folks. Maybe if you were in Japan, most guys would say, well, the video game. Because apparently they don't like getting into relationships. I don't know what it is. Is it because they don't like sharing a toothbrush or something?
Follow the wind.
I'm very confused. Oh boy, I was gonna fly all the way there. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, well, that's definitely the case for me. My cats are very expensive, and my Ricky's urinary tract food is like $4 a can, which is like 4 times more expensive than regular cat food. And I can't afford that, so I already have some people helping me out, but if they weren't, I'd have to put my cat down because I can't afford that.
Illusion shattered.
He's a great cat, and if you saw my videos, man, especially the one from yesterday where he really likes his daddy.
Inazuma shines eternal.
I love him to death.
Shine down.
It's fine. Wind strider.
Yeah, well, same here. See, I've had plenty of fun, and I'm actually happy that I didn't put money into Genshin as much as I would have liked to. Mainly because you'd think that, like, this video game has made the most money ever. And I've played other quest games that you never run out of quests.
There is no escape.
So how do you run out of quests in the quest game? I mean, what would be the point of... Like, I don't understand. Other than just wanting to collect characters to play Barbie. I mean, no matter how much money I put in the game, it still doesn't guarantee me a Shinobu.
Let me amuse myself a little.
So she's just a 4-star, not a 5-star, and then you have to wait for banners. Which Wuthering Waves will not have the limited time delays on the banners. So as soon as they come out with new characters, they'll be added to the banner, but you can wish for them at all times. And it's okay to be guilty of that. I mean, if I had the extra income, I definitely would. If we didn't have cats or wives in our world and, all the money we made, we can just pour it into a game and not pay any bills, that would be fantastic. Conan, I think my big boy wants to go out. Okay, I'll do that. I'll get off screen here. Actually, I'll just disappear and vanish. It's actually so fun. It's so hot that neither cats want to go out today. Somebody's getting too political. I'm guilty of that too, I guess. Oh, man, my back is really hurting me bad. Uh, okay. Where is the character that I need to go and kill? Why is she... It'd have been easier for me to get to here. I'm afraid she's up there somewhere. Might be down here. What are you consuming? Blood? Yes. Turning into a vampire? Yes. Hellos! How are you, Blast?
Are you here to play with me? Minute to memory.
Minute to memory.
Let me amuse you.
Shine down!
The merrier.
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds call.
How many more mint grass do I need? I've been killing a bunch of these. Oh. 3 more. Do I have enough to make it, though? Let's go and check it out. Let's go and check it out. The game is a bit loud. You can probably turn it down slightly. Is the game loud for you? Maybe I'm just not loud enough. Orange balls. Golden brass balls. That or turn your mic up. I need people telling me this kind of stuff because nobody ever tells me any. Even when my vocal, the audio doesn't sync up with the video, nobody tells me about it. So it's like I talk and then you hear the audio like 5 minutes later. Nobody will ever tell me. Although yesterday they did tell me that the screen went black, and yes, it did. Okay. I make mint grass. Can make 4, but I only need 3. Gross with the bonus. No bonuses. Gross. I am so disappointed in you. Now I need to make these things. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Craft. Bonus. Okay. I can make these. I only need 3. Here I get another bonus. Too gross. She gives me a lot of bonuses on the cheap stuff when it's really important. She doesn't give it to me. I think this game is rigged. But I did not know this, but yes, it's true. If you say anything bad about Hoyoverse, they will hack your game so that you have even worse luck than most folks. So it's a proven fact. It's happened to a lot of other YouTube creators out there. Just saying. Yay, I got enough. Boom. Ascended. Woo. Now, if only I had enough crystals to level it up, which I don't. All that stuff and it didn't do nothing. The game hates me. Can I use this sky harp here to level up some other weapons? Because I'm never going to use a sky harp. Just be honest, folks. Okay, maybe I need to move it. Now if I do the auto add, oop, that's a lot. But at least another weapon maxed out. Although, people, you may not know this, in Natlin, it is getting to be closer and closer to reality. Seems we are going to level 100. So everybody is going to have to farm even more than it is now. Because instead of like 6 gems, you'll need 12 to ascend your character at level 90. And I don't know if you know this, but I'm already very much struggling with 6 gems. So I don't know how they think that I'll be getting characters leveled up to 100. And you'll have to level them up to 100 because they're adding like 2 more levels to the abyss. Well, the harp gives you, I think it's crit rate as a substat, so. Okay. Is everybody here? Because nobody's paying attention, so I need to ask in. Because it says that we currently have 6 people here, so I don't know if Alexia's in here, Sir, Terumi, Robin, Reaper, Blast. Are you folks all in here? So I can give the giveaway, otherwise we'll still have to wait some other time. I think it's crit rate, yeah. Let me check. That's not where we check it. Let's go here. I'm here. Terumi's here. So Reaper's AFK and Robin left. And Alexia's not. Okay. No, that's not how it works. I have 5 a month that I can give, and I have to give them all at once. That's the problem, boss. Okay, we were looking for the Skyward Harp, which is, yeah, main stat is like crit rate, base attack. So that's what that does. Increases crit damage by 20%. Hits have 60% chance of inflicting AoE, dealing 25, and blah, 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 blah. Super good for Amber, which I don't main Ambers, so it's not good for me.
I love it when it snows. The world falls completely silent, and I can sleep undisturbed.
Well, honestly, I don't, because Official just scales on her attack, and I just mainly use her for Oz. I don't use her for DPS or nothing. So basically, only her Oz skill is leveled up, which crit rate does nothing for Oz, really. Elemental Mastery, yes. Electro damage, yes. Base attack, yes. Oh, that's how that
Wherever in this
works? It
world I
just
go,
gives it to
I
random
carry memories of
people?
my home.
Really?
This blade. It is the last link I have
Well,
to the
that
land
was
of
a
my
waste
birth.
of 5 things. Yeah, you need to turn your things on and stuff. Oh shoot, I'm dying here.
Time to go.
Yeah, and your options and stuff, you have to be able to accept gifted stuff and yeah, you're like 5 minutes late.
Time to go.
Yeah, well, see, I didn't know how that worked either, so we're gonna have to wait until next month before I can give 5 more. But there's a setting once you become a subscriber, you go down in your menu and you can accept gifted stuff. Yeah, well, yes, it's random, but if you don't open up these things, you will never get it. So only the people that click that they can receive gifts can actually receive. Well, we know Timmy and we know Solenoid. Solenoid's been hanging around lately. Well, no, because I'm the owner, so it only shows where I can... I wish I could. Somebody needs to do a video of how to set up gifted memberships for stuff. But when it popped up, if you go and... Do you see how there's like a thing for gifted memberships? And if you click on it, does it open up a menu asking you to allow gifted memberships? I don't know about Soul. Yeah, Solenoid, yes. And Struggling Boxing, yes. He's been a very long time. One of my first subscribers, my YouTube channel, so.
Time to go.
But he comes in like once every 2 or 3 months to tell me Saturday night there's a boxing match. Which Saturday night I always try to, you know, hang out on the weekend evenings with you guys. For people that don't have a wife to go out on a date with. I turn my okay, well, can you explain to the others that didn't know how it works, how to do it? Class, cuz so you have a gifted 1 month
Time to go.
membership. But it's the price of a coffee. Well, I think a lot of people are here for Chiori's story, which I haven't started yet. Just doing my dailies and having to farm these weapons takes forever. One, hit the join on his YouTube channel. 2, go to the on right pop-up box. Click receive gifts. Turn it on. I mean gift settings.
The wind knows me.
What? It didn't give me any food. Thank you, Blast.
Time to go.
I did it a long time ago. I don't even remember how and where and why. I just know that once in a while I receive a free membership. And most of the times it's like I'm not even really interested. But whatever. No, but usually I break those boxes and they either give me like wheat or raw meat or something, but as of late, they're not giving me anything. Like the 4th time within a week that I pop those boxes and they don't give me like nothing. Really weird. Still can't understand. What can't you understand?
Time to go.
There's like 3 little dots on top of the chat. You open the gifted menu and you click to turn it on. Okay. Done. Only one left. I really do need to farm. Not that I have millions of artifacts to level up, but artifact leveling XP material? I don't have much. Do this run before I can start the story.
That's close enough.
Ooh, he doesn't want me to get closer to him. Ooh, Dante is here. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Yay! My daily coffee.
Try to keep up.
Okay, let's go and hide here. While I go and hide here. Ooh, I disappeared! I actually need to move the camera around so I can actually see cats. I think they're good.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Yeah, just maybe not in the same channel that I am in. So that you guys don't come across on the comms. Okay, well then I'll go to another channel then. Make it easier for you guys. There we go. Yeah, I don't need to be there to hear how to turn it on. I don't even remember how I did it. I know that I did. Okay, folks, is this gonna get me to complete 15 domain challenges? Is this gonna get me to 50? Yay, I finished the battle pass. Was about to get ready for work, but I decided to come in and say hello to everybody. Thank you so much, Dante. I was just about to start Chiori's story here. But been farming and all kinds of stuff, and I still have to go and farm. See how many resin I've got? Only 2. But I'll have a few more in a while. So actually, I could probably...
Wherever in this world.
I do need to work on Rosaria's weapon as well. Why do they have them on the same day? Nobody knows. I feel like we lost someone. We lost somebody, yeah, because... Reaper's still here. Zer's still here. Blast is still here. Robin is probably feeding her owl. But we haven't lost anybody. I was hoping we could get Alexia in here, but I think she's in school or busy with something.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
You got it, sir? Hopefully he got it. Maybe his country doesn't allow gifting memberships. That's could be too, you know. YouTube has to deal with everybody's censorship in all the countries. Like they're not allowed to promote Canadian news here in Canada. Only the proper companies are allowed to. Which I mean, okay, YouTube belongs to Google, and Google did have an agreement with our country, but you're not allowed to get Canadian news off of Facebook anymore. Now we did lose somebody because everything's like 10 minutes slower for me, but so maybe it was Robin. Maybe she had to go and do something.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
I'll protect us. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. Everyone hold hands.
Shine down!
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom!
I hate these bubbles.
Wind strider! The bird's call!
Deep Souls YouTube doesn't have the join option to turn on gifts. See, that's possible. Like I said, it could depend on different countries. They might have different regulations about monetization with YouTube and all that stuff, so I need what, 4 gold? This is not gonna get me anywhere near what I need.
I see everything. Let's dance.
Wind strider!
Illusion shattered. Hey. Inazuma shines eternal.
As one with wind and cloud.
I don't know where I'm going. Obviously, the wrong direction.
Time to go.
That's the only thing I don't like about his burst. Even Nahida's burst is kind of confusing. There we go. Please give me a gold. Oh man, it didn't even give me purple this time. Game really hates me. Oh, okay, we're closer to here apparently. Okay. Let's see here if we can do anything. Don't have any bonuses. Oh, well, 9 of those will actually give me 3 gold ones. Three. Oh, and I still need these misty things. Oh, man. Why do both weapons need the same stuff from the same bosses? Okay, well, guess what? I got no choice but to start Chiori's story. Ooh. Unlock a hangout for somebody. There we go. Lock this one. No, I don't want to begin the hangout. There we go. What happens when we claim everything? And then we are still stuck with these things that we can't accumulate more than 3. Okay, I'm gonna meet Chiori for the first time, I think. I think this is gonna be the first time I meet her. And I swear that girl is lost. Keeps running around here.
It seems like there's another event going on at the Court of Fontaine. Look at that. Roadside signs as far as the eye can see. Let's see what they're for. Fontaine Fashion Week? Ooh, why don't we go check out some of the shops? Maybe we can pick up some cool new clothes.
See, I don't want to talk bad about Hoyoverse, but I started playing this game because I wanted to meet up with my sister and save her, not to participate in a fashion week. I mean, okay, that's just my opinion. Maybe 99% of the
and I need
player
just the
fan
team to
base
accompany them,
really wants to
if you
go
wish to
to a
hear.
fashion show. But I started an adventure quest to meet up with my sister and save her.
Is this really okay?
I go and check up on the cats before I continue this. Maybe I could let it go though. Been on auto.
I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit. Don't tell me you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress.
No, not at all. I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori. I'm just in shock, that's all. It's always been my dream to wear a Chioria boutique dress for my wedding. I really thought the chance had passed me by.
Wait, isn't that Chiori? She's actually at her shop today?
Coffee. Okay. Oh. Perhaps it's because of Fonte Fashion Week.
Oh, you've got a point there. Well, once she's done with her customer, we can go and ask her.
I'm a woman of my word. If I say I can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business is to always keep your promises.
Yeah, that's what I thought
Remember
it
to not
might
fold the
be.
gown, or store it under direct
If you didn't
sunlight.
have the option, it's
I'd
because
recommend
it's
only
not
taking it out on the
available
day
in
of the
this
wedding.
country.
But from the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you.
Oh, I'll try my best. Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
Chiori, you're actually at your shop today.
Is that really so shocking? It is mine, after all. Anything you're looking for today? A custom design, or perhaps some ready-to-wear outfits for kids?
Hey, Paimon's not a kid.
Well, she's pretty much child format, if you ask me. Look at her diapers.
Oh, that. Well, if news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid off.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
Ugh, Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun.
I
But it
agree,
certainly always
Chiori.
attracts a crowd. It's a fashion extravaganza that only takes place once a year, after all.
Will you be showing off some of your designs too?
Of course. All designers at the Court of Fontaine use the week to advertise their brand. If you're lucky, you could even land a large amount of orders as soon as the main show ends. Come to think of it, it was also at a previous fashion week that our label first took off.
Aren't you pretty much an established name now? People will still buy your clothes even if you don't participate this year, right?
Yeah, that's not quite how it works. While many people buy clothes for fit and style, the fashion industry also strongly values a label's artistic vision and creative direction. Why would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered to put out any new designs for the year? In the end, fashion is just a representation of the spirit of the times. People support your brand because they support the vision it represents.
Huh.
Okay, so
Okay,
fashion-wise,
so maybe
between
fashion's more
Chiori
complicated than Paimon
and
thought.
Navia, who would you say is more
Step
fashionable?
aside. You're saying we'll be able to see new Chiori designs at the show?
I would even
Absolutely.
put
The
out there
designs have
that
already been finalized.
Farina has
I'm
more
just waiting for
fashion
the fabrics
sense
to
than
arrive.
Chiori.
Ooh, are you using materials you can't get in Fontaine?
Well, I still have a certain partiality to Inazuma-made fabrics. The textures are pleasant to the touch, and their familiarity gives me a sense of security.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's that feeling of home.
Ugh, something like that. Yes.
We're a long way from Inazuma, though. Aren't you concerned that your shipment might get lost or stolen along the way?
No need to worry. I've already taken steps to ensure that it'll arrive safely. I've entrusted the job to Komani Express's most reliable courier.
Oh,
Excuse me?
okay.
Coming through!
That
Here
explains
we are.
some things.
Your shipment's here.
Well, Lynette
Oh,
and
it's
Linny, yeah,
Really?
not so good.
Really sorry.
Deep breaths, Kirara, then start again.
Oh, so Kirara's the courier you were talking about.
Oh, hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy seeing you here in Fontaine. It's been a while. Wait a second. This is the second time that you've seen me flub a delivery job now, isn't it? Oh, you somehow always happen to catch me off my game, huh?
So, what was the holdup? Sailing delays, bad weather?
Huh? No, nothing
Killer
like that.
churls.
I just ran into a bit of trouble, that's all.
Bandits, then? Or treasure hoarders? A few.
Well, I didn't run into anyone exactly. I just got a little lost.
She ran into Nouvellette and had a goo eyes on him and got distracted.
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
All right. I was stopped by a group of bandits as soon as I entered Fontaine. They were a little different from the ones I usually run into. I could hear them mumbling about Komunia Express. It was obvious they were looking for someone with two tails.
So it was a targeted hit?
Targeted hit.
I got the sense that they were actually targeting Chiori's goods.
My fabric shipment?
Yeah, they said that I could go as long as I left the goods with them. Otherwise, they'd stuff me into my delivery box and toss me into the sea to drown.
Oh, are you okay, Kirara?
Oh, I'm good. I'm still a yokai after all. I turned them over to the guards. It just took me a while to round them all up.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know what a
it's not
yukai is
completely
or
out of the
Yuki
ordinary
is.
for one of your deliveries to get
But to me, she's a
intercepted.
cat person that
It still
cats
doesn't
don't
make
like
sense that
water.
You knew it was my goods they were after. You've got other deliveries to make in Fontaine, don't you? Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
Well...
Perhaps I need to reconsider how many stars to give you in my review.
How many stars to give on
you
my
always know
review?
how to get me,
Why isn't she
Chiori.
working for Google now?
Alright, I'll talk.
Google reviews.
So, I kind of wanted to know why anyone would order a hit on me, so I spent a bit of time investigating. One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to intercept Chioriya Boutique's
Even
delivery.
if I heard it, it's
And
all
who might this
Asian
person
language
be?
to me, so I don't pay
Uh,
attention.
Chiori, why don't we just let this one go? I mean, I didn't really get injured, and you've still got fashion.
The
week to
only
worry
things I pay
about.
attention to is
I appreciate your kindness,
Oni-chan.
Kirara, but if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop here. Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
All right. The guy said that the commissioner was someone by the name of Uter.
Uter. Now that name rings a bell. wouldn't you say, Kirara?
Well, that's exactly why I didn't want to bring it up to you.
So you both know this Uter guy?
Through Chiori's complaints about him, sure. He's a fellow fashion designer who's made it his goal in life to make hers as miserable as possible.
Oh, so he's like a business rival.
A rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square. Uter, however, just has it out for me as a designer. He's publicly disparaged my design choices, my use of materials. He's practically tried every trick in the book to ruin my good name. I've already warned him before to compete with me fair
Oh,
and
we're gonna
square.
go after the
But I
bad
guess
guy.
he prefers playing dirty. Well,
With a
I'm
Geo
more than happy to
character.
oblige.
Wait, Chiori, where are you going?
To teach someone a lesson. You must be tired after your long journey. Why don't you rest in my shop for a little while before heading back?
I thought evil spirit
Chiori,
folklore was
wait.
illegal in China.
And she's gone.
Oh no.
Yay, she's gone,
do?
finally.
You seem concerned. Should we be worried about Chiori?
Well, she's always been the type of person to face things head on. But
Why does she have
with
high
fiery
heels, but her
temper,
heels are
I'm just
invisible?
worried whatever she's about to do will feel negative publicity.
Just work,
about her right
walk on
before
the
start
tip of her
Fashion Week.
toes or something?
Traveler, Paimon, could you go after her and check out the situation for me? As a formal employee of Komania Express, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to get involved.
Yeah, we'll take good care of Chiori.
To be honest, I'm more worried about that Uter guy's safety.
She's worried for the competition. By the way, I'm signing up for Wuthering Ways right now. Yay, join the club. It's not that I'm trying to influence anybody, but yeah, it would be fun if we could all play together. Except apparently it takes a good 30 to 40 minutes to get through the tutorial. So if you're planning on re-rolling to get the characters out of the wishes you want, it'll be a 45-minute thing because you need to get through the tutorial before you can start getting to the wish menu. Okay, so where are we going now? Oh, Charus.
Any chance you're on the clock, officer?
Nothing good ever comes out of you addressing me like that. Oh? And I see the Traveler and Paimon are here too.
Ta-da!
Chevras, we meet again.
Well, things have been fine on my end. We were able to bring in a large number of recruits thanks to that film we made. I suppose the trade-off is that I'm now constantly getting stopped for autographs while out on patrol. Not ideal, if you ask me.
You're famous!
You were one of the leading roles after all.
So, did something happen?
No.
Indeed it did. I'll need you to come with me.
I only ever hear that phrase from you. Usually I'm the one asking people to do that.
Well, are you coming?
Not
Dang,
before I
she's
know what you're
rude.
planning.
Have I ever made a bad call?
Yes.
The better question is, have you ever made one that didn't violate proper procedure?
Aha!
Okay. A man hired a group of bandits to mug my friend. I'm about to go teach him a lesson.
Are you
Gonna go
sure
and
this is
teach
something we
somebody
should
a
be telling the
lesson. What
captain
kind
the
of
special
lesson?
patrol? It's getting hard to tell whether you're here to report a case or turn yourself in for one.
Neither. I'm requesting personal supervision from said captain, so I don't do anything too out of line.
Too
Are
out of
you
line.
planning to?
Not if I can help it.
All right. Where is this person?
Follow me.
Doo-doo-doo.
Just promise you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
Well, When trouble stops coming my way, I'll be sure to get on that.
Ooh, think I got a phone.
I need to get out more.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last
No
link I
phone
have
call that
to
I
the
need to
land
take
of my
right
birth.
away, but somebody I called recently. Member, let's go! You can try out your new emojis.
This should be the place. You all wait here. I'll go have a chat with him.
You know, Chevraz, Paimon gets the sense that you two are actually pretty close.
It's just as Chiori said. We got to know each other pretty well in our lines of work. You could call it a you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours sort of situation.
Does Chiori often need your help?
With Eula?
I'd say it's
Wow.
mutual.
That's a
The
good
Special
personal
Patrol needs her
best.
help quite often as well. We've got tough problems of our own.
I've
Getting
never
people
made
to
it to
talk,
the
for example.
200K yet.
The uniform, the musket, they're intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips sealed so tight, getting them to talk almost feels like trying to break into the fortress of Maripede. But put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know about other people. And nothing brings out that sort of vanity quite like fashion. As a result, Chiori often picks up on all kinds of information in her shop. Most of her customers are members of the upper class, which means they're pretty much up to the gills in wealth and intel.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours.
Paimon gets it now.
Paimon gets it now?
Exactly. I'm also here to ensure Chiori's safety. Those who make trouble for her also tend to be rich and powerful.
Although technically it's not my highest and go up a few months
and in
ago.
some very rare cases, I'm forced to protect other people from
Oh.
Chiori herself. So, who got on her case this time? It's been a while since I last saw her that angry.
Ooh, she's
Oh,
very
so
angry
this is
now.
what happened.
Gonna turn into the She-Hulk. Start twerking. Is that what She-Hulk does now? I don't know if you saw the
Huh?
the
Lieutenant,
series,
you say?
but She-Hulk twerks. That's all she does.
You've heard of him?
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. I heard that even the Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning due to his behavior. So he's back at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
Whoa, what's this about a funeral all of a sudden?
I just meant that Iter's done for. Now bring it in, you two. Get right up close.
Sure, but why?
Because this is probably going to turn into one of those very rare cases I just talked about.
Uh-oh. Somebody got thrown out the door.
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
Huh?
Huh?
Stupidity.
What are you talking
is
about?
doing the
I don't
same
think he's
meaningless
done it.
thing over
Welcome back,
and
Robin.
over again. It appears you've forgotten what I told you before. So, allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks. Oh, and if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Ahem. Chiori?
Officer, an assault's in progress! Please, officer, you've got to do something!
Of course. I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened. Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind, do you? There's nothing in there that would implicate you in any illegal activity.
Well, I don't know if it's aggressive
I-
or just rude, but
Forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Ms. Chiori, I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future, especially out in the open like this.
Apologies, officer. I guess you could say I'm just used to tossing out any trash I come across on the street.
You...
Is there anything else either of you have to say for yourselves?
That's all from me. I sincerely hope that today's events will never happen again.
We'll see about that.
I don't know. I don't know her enough to know her voice lines or whatnot,
Oh,
so...
that scared the heck out of Paimon.
So far, I just find her incredibly rude.
Flying out like that.
You're too kind.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments. What happened to not doing anything too out of line?
Oh, not if I could help it, is what I said. And I think I kept to that. I started with a verbal warning, but he displayed neither shame nor remorse. If anything, he kept running his mouth with insults and threats.
Insults and threats so bad that he deserved to be
Sorry,
tossed
I
out
don't
like a
want to
sack
go
of
back to
trash?
prison.
Believe it or not, they were that bad. He deserved to get knocked down a peg. It's the only way to get him to stop.
You could have
Says
reported him to the
Clee.
guards.
Oh, I will. But it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits. I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that, if Kirara is going to continue delivering goods for me, the least I can do is guarantee her safety. Oh, that reminds me. There is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
Ooh, today?
What a shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
Have I? Well, it's a good thing I was planning on taking an advance on tomorrow's quota then.
Don't you think you're maxed out on advances already?
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
Uh-oh. What's this favor she's talking about? I'm curious. I don't know where I'm going. And I hate this game.
Time to go.
Oh man, I gotta go up all those stairs. And I need to complain to whatever bureau, even though this seems to be wheelchair accessible, it isn't. I mean, with those gloves that Chiori got, things could get very intimate.
You were gone for an awfully long time. Oh, please tell me nothing bad happened.
There's nothing to worry about. All you need to know is that you'll
It
never
would
have
have to be
worry about someone in
Mika.
Fontaine messing with your deliveries again.
Sorry, Chiori. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble.
What are you talking about? You didn't do anything wrong. Those greedy bandits are to blame, along with a certain someone who doesn't know when to lay off the petty tricks.
Oh, who
The
was
next
it
time you
lately
need to
that
leave
told
the
me
city,
that they were
call
building
Special
a
Security and
Mika
Surveillance Patrol.
C6?
They'll escort you half of the way, and the Spina di Rasula can take the second half. With that sort of escort, the next time you make a delivery, those treasure hoarders won't go anywhere near your goods. Unless, of course, it's to offer to carry them for you.
Good one, Chiori.
I'm being serious. You know me. If I bring something up, you can assume it's already a done deal. You're going back to Inazuma tomorrow, right?
Wait, you don't mean...
I've already spoken to the captain of the Special Patrol. As discussed, the patrol's going to take a small detour during their daily training tomorrow. As for Navia, I'll give her a heads up in a bit.
There's really no need. I'm just a simple courier. I don't need to be surrounded by a bunch of armed guards. Or ones with sunglasses, for that matter. Don't you think this is a bit much?
Well, you certainly shouldn't count on such a procession for every trip you make to Fontaine. It's just a one-off thing, for my own peace of mind. It'll also show those guys what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends.
Well, if you think it's a good idea, Traveler.
Yeah, I don't
then
like Hayato
I
either.
guess it's fine.
But I don't think he's the
Well,
the
with
character I
bad
hate
guys
the
out of
most in the
way and
game.
goods safely delivered, everything should be good to go for Fontaine Fashion Week, right?
I believe so. I'll try to churn out a few more outfits over the next few days. I've heard a lot of suppliers will be participating this year.
Paimon's gonna take a guess and say suppliers are super important.
But of course, they supply us designers with funding, equipment, factory access. You have to work with them if you want to become a truly renowned fashion house. That's also why this year's Fashion Week is so important to me.
But isn't
He's
your
fast,
brand
like
already
3
really
seconds, he's
famous,
done.
Chiori? Your clothes are so pretty and so nice to wear. I can't help but brag about them to my customers whenever I get the chance.
Even so, I would imagine there are still people who've never heard of the Chiori brand, yes?
Well, I mean, with the amount of places that I deliver to, it's only natural that some people from other nations haven't heard of it.
Then it's still not famous enough. My goal is to make the Chiori brand renowned throughout all of Teyvat.
All of it? Your business would have to get pretty huge then.
Wait,
Hirumi.
any Chiori branch on the continent to get my clothes fixed? It has been pretty inconvenient having to come to Fontaine every time I need to get them patched up.
Alternatively, of course, you could just be a bit more careful with them. They're already about as durable as I can make them.
Okay, I'll admit, they do get snagged on branches pretty often, but I can't help it. It's hard to be careful about that sort of thing when you're trying to take a nice nap in a tree.
Well, if that's your dream, Chiori, then we should do our best to make it a reality. Is there anything we can do to help out with Fashion Week?
I'm sure I could think of something.
Ooh, what is it? What is it?
Why don't you come to my shop tomorrow and model for me? Simply put, you'll serve as my living mannequins.
Oh, so we get to try on some of your clothes? Got it!
Seeing them off the rack will also give me the chance to make some small adjustments to the stitching and the silhouette of the designs.
Sounds easy enough.
No need. We've already booked the models for that. If you like them, though, feel free to visit the boutique and see if anything catches your eye. I'll even give you a special discount.
Ooh, sounds great! Paimon was just
So yeah, when they were saying that this game is suggestive, I guess you guys agree with that.
And I don't know. Paimon here will show off some kids' designs. I'll see you both tomorrow then.
Yep, sounds good. Wait, kids' clothes? Paimon told you already she's not a little kid.
He's not a little kid. Wait until the next morning. Ciao. No. Aizun Shinobu, really? Interesting. It's gonna be like a TARDIS where the shop is actually bigger on the inside than on the outside because it really looks like a kiosk. No,
You're
it's
here
me and
early.
Shinobu.
I haven't even opened the shop yet.
Like girls with whips.
Wait, has Kirara left already?
Yep, with the special patrol. Bright and early.
Did everything go all right on the road?
I believe so. The patrol makes for quite the entourage. The way they marched forward with Kirara in the center, you'd think she was some sort of VIP. For the second leg, the Spina also came with a pretty large group, led by Navia herself. They took care to clear the path beforehand as well. Kirara won't so much as step on a single stray rock on her journey. I even heard that Navia decided out of the blue to make a batch of macarons as a going-away gift for Kirara.
Booty.
An excellent souvenir to remember Fontaine by, I'd say.
Who wears shorts?
Sounds like Navia really got into it.
My thoughts exactly. She even lamented the fact that she didn't have time to prepare something even fancier. I'm pretty sure she can't wait for another escort opportunity to come her way.
You know, now that you mention Navia, Paimon thinks the two of you are actually pretty similar. You say what you mean, and when you have an idea, you really hit the ground running.
I suppose that's why we're such good friends. Navia has a certain resilience about her. It's part of who she is.
I would ship both Navia's bodyguards, the ones that died in the flooding. I would ship those two together.
That same spirit is the true vision
I
of my
forget their
brand.
names now, though.
When she first mentioned commissioning an outfit from my boutique, well, I'm sure you can imagine my excitement.
Or I'd probably ship something like Babel
Indeed.
and
Customers
Falcon
pay
Girl.
attention not just to the clothes, but also to the figures in society who wear said clothes. People like to copy the styles of those they look up to.
Huh. And here Paimon thought all that mattered was for the clothes to look cute.
Fashion is about more than just looks, my dear. Especially if you've got your sights set on a market the size of Teyvat. Well, would you look at the time?
Oh yeah. Come on, let's get down to business. We're here to model.
Indeed. Give me a moment while I go retrieve some fabrics and sample outfits. Why don't you help me set up the shop displays in the meantime?
Set them up? How exactly?
Just carefully organize the ready-to-wear clothes with an eye toward their tights and
Like a
size.
gremlin right now.
This way, we can guarantee that the customers will see something different every day.
Whoa, there sure is a lot that goes into running a store.
I'm on in a
I'll leave
cookie
the
pot.
displays to
Yep.
So, we just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
Oh, I'm so good at fashion. I hate it.
Not bad. You might just have an eye for design. Anyway, let's move on to the real task at hand. Over here, stand still. I'll take
Well,
your
I only
measurements
see two,
first.
so, and I know that we're more than two. No, nothing makes any sense to me.
Miss Chiori.
Oh, good morning, Leanne. How have you been recently?
Not too bad.
Your gown.
Hey,
will be ready next week, so
Dexter.
there's no need to worry about
Hellos.
missing the ball. Or did you come here today because you'd like to make a new request, perhaps?
Unfortunately, yes, I also recommend wrongly.
Nothing like that, Miss Chiori. To
But
be
I won't have the
honest,
primos for that, so.
I came here today to cancel my order for that gown.
Cancel your order.
I
Wait,
would
this is
ship
the boss,
Zhongli
of
with
course.
Zhongli,
I know you
because
can't return any
nobody
materials
else
you've
would
already
want him.
used.
Don't worry about the materials.
Yes, it's a
I'm more concerned
TARDIS.
about
That's what I
you.
was saying. It's bigger
Did
on the
something
inside than
happen
on the
here? Have
outside.
your plans changed?
Although I'm not a very big Doctor Who fan anymore. Not since
It's
the
all right.
reboot in
I'm not trying to make things
2005.
difficult for you. I'll take note of the cancellation.
Thank you.
Be my favorite sci-fi
I'm
show
really
as a
sorry.
young teenager.
Don't worry about it. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Ooh, Raiden and Yamiko.
Is it just Paimon, or was she acting a bit strange just now? Wonder why she wouldn't tell us why she was canceling her order.
It's not a big deal. These things happen every once in a while. A family emergency, an important payday falling
Well,
through,
to be
a
honest, I think
quarrel.
Shogun has some
wanting to
issues,
take
you
you to the
know, so
ball.
I wouldn't approach her
pretty
with a
much heard it
10-foot
all.
pole.
Judging from the look
Or
on
the
her face,
catch.
something's keeping her from revealing the truth to us. It's best not to pry.
Well, guess this means you'll have more time to work on Fashion Week, right?
That's true. Come, let's pick up where we left off.
Is Miss Chiori in?
I am. How can I help you?
I'd like to return this item.
Oh.
Return an item? Whoa, what's
It's
going
just,
on here?
Not to my liking. You said I could get a refund if I wasn't satisfied, so that's why I'm here.
Is
Ooh,
there something about it that didn't meet your expectations? Are the sleeves too short? Or is the color too dark? I can always make those adjustments for you.
I
No,
get
no need.
backlash
You
from
don't have
another
to concern
hated
yourself with
character
that.
of mine, too.
I'd just like that refund, please.
And I'd be happy to
I
process
mean,
that for
as
you.
in the ship,
If you
not
could
the
just
kid.
tell me the cause of your dissatisfaction.
Go for it.
Is Chiori here? I'd like to return.
Get it all out there.
Another one?
Is there some sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about? Another flood? Or an apocalypse, maybe? What does the prophecy say this time? You'll be spared if you get rid of all your clothes? Surely the entire population of Fontaine didn't convene and pick this one day to come and return my
You
clothes.
don't like horny
What is going
girl?
on?
She's got horns. That's why I call her horny girl, but yeah, she's not my favorite, my favorite apprentice.
Please calm down, sir.
Like, I prefer Auntie Naughty and Shinha before
heard?
Ganyu.
Chiori Boutique has been exposed for having close ties with criminals. It's all over the papers.
And just who is it that dares to throw that accusation around?
Well, you tell us. The fabrics you've got here, they're all sourced from underground factories, aren't they?
I've been transparent about my materials from the very beginning. I've already proved there's nothing wrong with them. If a little hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you,
Stop calling her horny girl.
go ahead and hand over your
It
garments
sounds
right now. Save
inappropriate.
yourself from that flood of yours. Or have you not been convinced of that one?
I
just
sound like
yet?
a 14-year-old, but my boobs are huge!
Elof!
Miss Chiori?
Go outside and help these customers with their return requests.
Well, she's got horns on
There's
her
no need to ask
head.
anyway. We'll refund them at the purchase price.
Alright.
And once you're done,
But
put
yeah,
the
no,
services
she's
were
not
closed for the
even,
day.
not even closely one of my favorite characters. Somebody who's always work.
Chiori.
Hello, master. Too busy. Gotta work.
They couldn't be more fabricated if you tried. No need to worry about them. I'm sure they'll go away on their own in a few days. The real goal here is to divert my attention away from Fashion Week. The best response right now is to tune it out and focus on finalizing my designs.
If you say so, but Paimon still can't help but worry.
The best way to respond to public skepticism is to let your work speak for itself. There will be no doubt about the quality of my work once my new designs are released. The public just has to see it for themselves.
Question.
Miss Chiori, bad news!
Oh, for the love of... Can a woman not get a moment of peace to do her work? Go on. What's the matter now?
It's our accessories supplier. They just sent word that they'll no longer be able to supply us during Fashion Week.
I heard Jeep say
No
twerk
excuses.
earlier.
Not even the
It's
ones
when
we
you
can
shake
order?
that booty.
Yes, that's what their
So
messenger
if you watch
said.
She-Hulk,
And what about the models we asked them to book
the
for us?
series, the Marvel series that they have
They'll
on
probably
Disney,
pull out as well.
that's all she does. Is she
Believe those
twerks.
nasty rumors?
Is the messenger still
I love
here?
Auntie Naughty.
No, they've already left.
Oh, Auntie Robin.
So, no accessories means no brooches, no bow ties, things like that?
Not just that. It means no gems, ribbons, gold thread, all the elements that lend life and soul to my designs.
I gotta go. See you later. Okay, Solenoid. Thank you for stopping by. Catch you later.
Alaf, you stay and watch the
And
show.
welcome to the
I'll go
Members
talk to the
Club.
supplier myself.
Yeah, and we can vouch for you too. We'll make sure your supplier knows there's nothing wrong with your clothes.
No comment.
you.
Okay.
In that case, please come with me.
Well, you wanted to know what twerk is, so... For once, I know something. I'm always the one asking, what does this mean? What does that mean? I didn't even know what ship means. People had to explain to me that it's short for relationship. Big purple balls.
Da-da-da!
Oh, yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I had to Google that one up too, because I did not know. I can't explain what that means, probably on YouTube. But
By the way, we really are just going to talk, right?
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners.
I think people
Especially
refer.
when
I
a
was gonna
reasonable
say other
conversation
names
takes
that
place.
are synonymous with that, and I don't think I should do that.
Who is it?
Venger, it's Chiori.
Oh, he's not
We've
happy
worked
to see
together all
her.
these years. The least you could do is allow me a face-to-face conversation.
No, because you get physical, girl.
Straightforward as always, I
Took
see.
this from the wiki.
You know, there are certain conventions people usually follow if they want to seek someone's company. Sending a messenger, for example.
Yeah, send a
And when
messenger
has
next
following convention
time.
ever gotten me anywhere? Why hire a messenger when I can just explain things in person?
Have you read the papers today?
Who
I
does he
don't like
talk
to waste
like
my
that?
time on baseless lies and speculation. Maybe that's something you should consider
Has he
as
run out
well.
of coffee and no longer
You're
has a
right.
voice? Do
I
the
only subscribe to the
voiceovers.
Steambird, and most days I never even read the others.
So, these rumors.
I hate this new
The
internet
Steambird
slang.
was the
Tell
one
me
that
about it.
published them?
No,
I remember
Nothing.
when I had to Google
They were some
LOL because I didn't know what
second-rate fashion
LOL
tabloids.
meant.
Well then, there you go. Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them.
Or
Surely
we
a
would
bit of
also
tabloid
use
drama isn't worth cutting off my
RJR,
supply.
for Roger and
You
that
would
kind of
think that.
stuff.
But this time is different. Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same article at once. They even went so far as to leave a copy in front of every house. That's how I first learned of the rumors.
Every house? That means someone must have been planning this for a very long time.
It seems your rival really pulled out all the stops this time.
Yeah, but when
Chiori.
it came out, I
The
did
article
not
was
know
even
what it
published
meant.
alongside a photo of you.
I was there in the
What
beginning,
sort
and
of
all of a
photo?
sudden people were
A
tired
photo
of typing the
you
entire words and
beating up
start
someone on the
abbreviating
street
everything, and I was like, what is everybody
Yesterday?
saying?
Wait, that means...
Ucher again.
Here,
Made it really hard
I've
to
got a
understand
copy.
at first.
See for yourselves.
For yourself. I'm not reading all of this. But hey, it's all on the internet.
Behind
People
the
want to
scenes,
read it.
The true Chiori boutique boutique takes shape. Not a
Ooh,
fashion
Cooch
house,
Boutique.
but a house of
What is a
lies.
Cooch Boutique?
Relying on its close ties to the criminal
What?
underworld, the
What?
Chiori brand employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top, giving hope to the evildoers among us that wrongdoing can still prevail, provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty.
I don't know what happened, and I don't want to comment on things that I didn't see with my own eyes. Still, that photo shows you to be the clear aggressor.
It's not even proper effing English anymore. Tell me about it. I haven't seen proper English in a long time.
Yeah, he was the one who started it, that little...
I appreciate you standing up for me, Paimon, but it can't be helped now.
That's right. The court of public opinion has already made up its mind. Still, I've got to give your rival high marks for effort. They even dug up the fact that my father once served time in the fortress of Meripede.
But that was so long ago.
In the world of fashion, your past is like a piece of clothing stained with mud. Once tainted, it can never be washed clean.
What mud can
They
be
claim
washed
that most
out,
of your
dude?
clientele
It's
are
like
criminals
ketchup,
and that those who
tomatoes,
buy your
and blood.
clothes are
That's a
just
really
like you.
pain to get out of clothes.
People who silence all dissent with violence.
The absurdity. I don't even know which part to laugh at the most.
Well,
But
it's no
the new
laughing
stuff
matter.
is ridiculous.
Maybe your clientele
Yes,
are
I
criminals.
agree.
Maybe they're not. There's even the possibility that they're just people who happen to commit crimes after buying your clothes. But with the way this article combines fact with rumor, trying to determine the truth is practically an exercise of futility. It's not something people are just going to forget about in a day or two, especially when they've found several people to back up their claims.
Venger, are you sure you won't reconsider? If we go through with the show together, we can defeat them fair and square.
If I were younger, I might have said yes. But I'm no longer that brave young man with nothing to lose. I've got the family business to consider now. I'd be perfectly
It
happy
seems
to
like
work
every
with you
day
after
I
this,
have to go to
but
Google
my
to see
daughter
what
is
the
manning
viewers are
sword
talking
during
about.
Varsity Week, and
Because
I
there's
don't want
words
her
I don't
implicated in all
understand.
this. She doesn't deserve to be swarmed by all that
I try
negative
my
publicity.
best,
I
but my brain is so
understand.
rusty.
Let me offer you a piece of advice, Chiori. For old time's sake. Let this fashion week go. There's always next year. You just need to wait for all of this to blow over.
You're free to wait things out, Venger.
I'll make my own choices.
Have you ever thought maybe
I
that
think people
attitude of
use
yours
what
is
the
what's gotten you
Sigma,
into all this trouble?
like in how
Have
Stewie
you ever
Griffin
thought maybe
goes,
this
what the
attitude of mine
deuce?
is precisely what paved the way for my success?
Well, fair enough.
Do not go
Then,
into the
I suppose all that's
Discord.
left to say is best of luck. As for the
Why?
others,
What's going on in the Discord?
none of them wanted to be implicated in all of this either.
Understood. Take care.
So,
I'm always
should
in
we
the
do
Discord
now?
anyways, but like
Without
another
your
way of
assistance,
going, what
I
the
can no longer use my
hell?
old designs.
How could they do this? They're making things up. The boutique doesn't have anything to do with violent criminals. Can't people tell this is just a bunch of lies?
Public opinion has never been about what's true and what's not. It's about echoing the loudest voice in the room. I should have seen it from the beginning. Uter knows me too well. Everything that happened yesterday was just a trap.
Well, guess all we can do is just head back for now.
For now.
Traveler, Paimon!
Charlotte, what are you
Charlotte?
doing here?
When did you get here?
Looking for you, of course. Did you see those fashion tabloids this morning?
You
No,
that
we don't
sorry
read
excuse for an
fashion
article?
tabloids. I'm looking
Oh,
for
just
my
thinking about
sister.
it,
I'm trying to
it's
save my
blood
sister
boil.
from the abyss.
You too, huh?
You know? The story that I
Whoever wrote that
originally
article
started
must have
out
known
on.
the Steambird would never print something so
That
defamatory.
MiHoYoverse completely forgot.
Unfortunately, not
I
all
think the guy
readers of
writing that
Fontaine
story
share our same
died.
sense of journalistic integrity.
And
Miss
Hoyoverse
Chiori doesn't
never
deserve to
thought to
suffer all this
maybe
baseless
replace him.
slander. I was just about to find some people to interview so that I can write an article to refute all those claims. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who misrepresent and distort the facts. That's great! With your help, we might be able to get some people back on our side! It's my
Lucia
pleasure.
Silva.
Miss Chiori
Hello,
sometimes.
how are you
I know she's not the
today?
kind of person that article makes her out to be. She was the one who made the hat and tie for my camera, Monsieur Verite.
Monsieur Verite?
Speaking of Miss Chiori, do you know where she went? Olaf told me you were all together.
She's in trouble.
She was just here. Maybe she went over there? Let's go check.
Fine example of English there, Blast.
If you ask me, I think Chiori Boutique is done for.
The rumors are spreading. She's done for.
Behind their customers' backs.
They kept up a solid front, though. I've even bought from them before.
Really? How was it?
The owner was plenty fierce, that's for sure. Makes sense if she regularly deals with criminals, I guess.
She deals with
I felt like she was
criminals.
just thinking about it.
What are we going to do? The boutique is doomed.
Oh no, we've lost her. Did you hear what?
I am good, and you? We are good.
Paimon can't believe they bought all that
We are talking
nonsense.
about our favorite
Miss Chiori
slangs
doesn't
and
often appear
favorite
in public
characters
give a
and
lot of
favorite
interviews,
ships.
So the general public hasn't had a chance to really get to know her. It's also true that her way of dealing with things can be a little extreme sometimes.
And the characters we most hate in
It's
this
easy to use that
game.
to mislead people who don't know anything else
Strangely
about
enough,
her.
people are not mentioning Paimon
This is
enough.
his fault. Paimon would pick him up and throw him across the room too if she could. Wait a second. You don't think Chiori might have gone looking for him, do you? You know,
I hope
she
so.
could, finish what she started. That would only make the situation worse for her. I'm sure Miss Chiori knows that too.
How many licks does it take to get to the
Let's just
center
return
of
to
a
the boutique and
Tootsie
see what's
Roll?
happening. Olaf, we're back! Oh, who's this?
Well, I was gonna say
This is
something
Miss
naughty,
Patricia.
but I'm
She's
not.
also here to
And
see Miss Chiori.
suggestive, but I'm not.
Oh, you were the one who came to collect the wedding dress.
I
last
think
week,
I
right?
missed out on a lot because the
Don't
last
forget
time I
returning
played
that
Genshin
dress
Impact
too.
was when Raiden's Shogun
not
came
at all.
out.
I'm just here to thank her. In fact, if there's anything I can do to help her out, I'd be more than willing.
Ah, so you've come across that article as well.
Yeah, you probably don't know this, but after I got engaged, I didn't think I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
Why?
My
I
fiancé
know,
owns
I
a small
know, I
business. It
know.
doesn't bring in a lot of mora, but we get by. After he proposed, he took me to Chiori Boutique, and we put down a custom order for a dress. He probably noticed how often
Not
I talked about
really.
Miss Chiori's clothes and how pretty they were. Being
Because
able to wear
after
one of
you've
her
done the
dresses to my
Shogun
wedding
story,
has
it's all
always
rinse
been
and
my
repeat.
dream.
You go to Sumeru,
And
not
then-
really the Archon, but kind of the
And then
Archon, and
something
then
happened
there's
to
the
the
fake
business.
Archon, then
And
there's
we
the
ran
clone
into major
Archon.
mora problems.
Then you get to
We were able to
Fontaine, and guess
scrounge up
what?
enough
It's
to
not
pay off
really
our
the
debts, but
Archon, it's
it left us
the
without the funds to
double
pay for the dress.
Archon, and anyways, it doesn't matter
Chiori
because
say
the
she was
Archon's
able
gonna
to
give
make the dress
her
from what was
Archon
left of the
powers
original
to another
deposit?
person that's not the
Yes.
Archon.
When
So
I came
it's
to
just
cancel the
rinse and
order,
repeat.
she asked if something happened, and I told her everything. She heard me out, and then told me not to worry. She assured me that the deposit I paid would be enough for the dress, and that she'd be able to finish making it in time as well. She promised that I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress
And
on
let
my
me
wedding
guess, we're all
day.
gonna go to Natlin, and then the Archon's not the Archon because the
I've always
Archon's
known Miss
dead,
Chiori
and
to
we're
be
gonna
a
have to
woman of
find
her
out the
word.
real Archon, and then
It
we're
is
gonna get
good.
to the real
It's
Archon.
just,
Or maybe
after
even
I went
resurrect
home
the dead
yesterday,
Archon so that she
I
can be
couldn't
the
help
Archon
but take
again.
out the dress and try it on. My fiance happened to walk into the room, and when he saw me, he froze on the spot.
Ah, what a shame. He's not supposed to see it until the wedding day.
Well, see, that wasn't
LOL, I'm
actually the
making Robin
issue.
go crazy
He's seen a
again.
lot of wedding dresses in his
Like,
time doing
bro,
business.
why not keep the
So
lore
as soon as
somehow?
he saw it, he knew for sure that it must have cost far more than what we paid.
Well, because they change the lore every 2 minutes.
Yeah, Miss Chiori covered all
Like
the
every
costs
time
and held
somebody takes
nothing
a
back.
dump at MiHoYo, it
Fabric,
becomes a story of the
accessories,
week and it's
even
lore, and then they
construction.
forget about it the
It
next
was all
week.
of the highest quality.
And the country is
Miss
fighting
Letitia,
for the
I'd really
Gnosis.
like to use your story for a piece I'm writing about the boutique.
Well, there
Would you mind
is.
going on the record?
Bennett's the real Archon.
Well, if it would help Miss Chiori out, I wouldn't mind at all.
I think it'd go a long
Didn't
way.
nobody tell
Your
you?
real experience is more
The
powerful than
Gnosis?
all those lies
Bennett's got the
combined.
Gnosis and he didn't even know it. He found it in some treasure chest with some food, broke a tooth, put
I
it in his
thought you
pocket, and
were
has
all
been
together.
running around with it
Well,
ever since.
we were. If she
Yep,
had
I'm
gone back
getting
to
off
her,
the
then
internet for a
Chiori
good
would
5
have been
minutes. Bye, guys.
Oh,
Terumi, it's all your
there's
fault.
this one cliff by the sea. Miss Chiori would always
You're
go
so
there whenever she
evil.
was upset. In that case, why don't we
Yeah.
split? What would you and Miss Letitia, and you two can go look for Miss Chiori.
All right, sounds good. Let's go.
Okay, I think my cats want in. Give me a few minutes here, and I'll be right back, folks.
Did you read the paper today? Did you read the paper today?
Yep. Little baby, as soon as he's in from the back door, wants to go out the front door. I'm like, dude, come on. No, not gonna happen. No, Rubon, come back. Bye, Robin. The sound effects. What was that? Sirono or something? I'm gonna. Okay. Hopefully we get through this story shortly, because it's talking about a lot of things that I'm not paying attention to. The conversation is much more interesting in the chat than this story. I swear, MiHoYo, I don't know where you guys get these stories. Oh, somebody's on the, and I wish that was Candace.
There you are, Chiori.
Uh-huh. How did you know where I... Alof told you, didn't she?
She did. We were just looking for you at the shop and Letitia was there. She wanted to thank you for the dress. So, you see? You don't have to be sad. We'll figure out how to get through this together.
I'm not upset. I just wanted to get some fresh air.
Liar.
Want to sit here with me? The
Ooh.
view's quite stunning.
What am I getting into again, says the traveler?
Sorry about that. I'm the only one here most of the time.
What do you mean? There's plenty of room.
Phew.
Well, how does it feel?
This place is pretty great.
Oh man, we're
Right?
going to picture
It's quiet
frames.
and open, and far from the relentless
Man, the
critique
date
from
we
casual
had
commentators
with,
in the media.
who was it on Inazuma was a
It's
lot
just
more
you
interesting
and
than
beautiful
just picture
scenery.
frames like this.
Yeah, it's important to take yourself out of that kind of stressful environment every
Given
once
that
in a
that story
while.
came out like 2 or 3 years ago
I
compared
didn't
to
grow
this
up in a
one,
very
you'd think
strict
that they'd put a
family.
little bit more
My
effort.
parents would joke that I grew up to be so assertive because
That's
they
why I think
spoiled me as a
MiHoYo's going
child.
bankrupt.
I would get together with the other children to climb trees and explore caves.
Sure, they made a
One
lot of money,
time,
but I have a
I even
feeling
climbed over
like
the
one
walls
of
of the
the
town center
executives
state. One of the
just
servants had to
ran off
physically
to the
remind me.
Bahamas with all that money
Whoa,
and the
Greta
company's
would have
broke
never
now.
imagined that.
But even as rambunctious as I was, when it came to needlework, I was as quiet and focused as could be. It was as if I
Yeah, I
discovered a
know. I
whole
don't
new
know
world
why
within those
people are
vibrant,
like,
dazzling
goo goo
fabrics.
all over her. I
You know
mean,
the feeling?
she's
Sorta.
covered in mustard
My
or
parents
something.
noticed,
Hey,
and they sent me to study under a
Dante. I
famous
have to
Inazuma
go now.
tailor.
See
It
ya.
wasn't long before I had driven away
Thank you
claiming
so
to be the
much,
master
man.
tailor on the
Thank you
archipelago.
for the super chat.
You could
Much
say I needed to
appreciated.
try their
So much.
patience.
You
Thank
were
you,
that
thank you, thank
misbehaved?
you.
I wasn't misbehaved, exactly.
And I'm not
I
gonna be
just
able to sleep with
often
all this
had strange
coffee.
ideas when it came to fashion. Ones that weren't in line with traditional ways of doing things. On top of that, ugh, I hated the idea of groveling and making outfits for every arrogant big shot expecting me to be at their beck and call. Anyway, a few incidents later,
Yeah,
I'd
no,
soon
they're
found
not going
myself without a
bankrupt. This is
master.
super high
Worse,
quality
I
date
had one shop
stuff
that was
that
willing to
we've,
hire me,
seen a
even to
much,
do
much
grunt
better
work.
in previous
No wonder you
iterations of
left
stories and
Inazuma.
dates.
I was angry and
Not that I
frustrated.
want to go out on a date with
So,
Chiori,
before
but
I
at
left,
least, go and
I
see some
swore to all those
fireworks in
masters that
Inazuma or
my brand
something.
would one day become renowned all over to that.
Well, that's a great dream to strive towards.
After that, I came all the way to the court of Fontaine, a city often referred to as the capital of arts and fashion. I had a lot of fun starting out. Sure, I was living in a small cramped room, but I was finally free to make whatever I wanted. I had a far more naive
Man,
view of
people, you don't
fashion
know
back
this,
then.
but that
As
was
long as something was
Dante's
pretty, it became
20th
popular, right?
super chat
A
so
simple
far.
concept, surely.
Amazing.
Of course,
That is
as I spent
just
more and more time
awesome.
in the industry, I learned nothing was ever that simple. Least of all, fashion. Oh,
Well,
you mean
somebody
Natasha?
liked your
Yeah,
designs.
she did mention that dream. I'll be honest with you. That's the first time I ever heard something like that from one of my customers. Who would have thought? Even as I continue to pursue my
Well, you
dream,
can ask
my
Chiori to take
work
out her
has also
scissors
become
and
someone
chop up the
else's.
whole potatoes, Mash them up. Wish I could do super
Alright,
chats.
that's enough sightseeing for one day. Time to come up with a way out of this mess.
Ooh, looks like you've got your game face back.
Back? It was never gone to begin with. I did say I wasn't upset, didn't I?
Paimon thinks we should look for evidence that Uter wrote that article.
It's just
and
20
then he hired those
coffees.
treasure hoarders to attack Urara. Charlotte's already working on an article to address all those nasty
Works out to
rumors,
2
so we can
coffees for
publish
the
all
past
the
10
findings in the
days.
Stanford once we're done.
I don't like duking it out in the press. But if Charlotte's thrown her hat in the ring, I won't stop her either. I know where
I
Ute's
mean, and you can
clothing
become a
factory is
member for the
located.
price of 1
It might be a good
coffee.
place to start looking for some evidence.
Sounds good. We'll
And I'm not talking about the Starbucks
Fashion
latte
Week.
super deluxe
There's
thing.
always next year, right? So
I'm
there's
talking
maybe
about the,
Joe's at.
well, we call it McJoe here,
The
but,
web did this
from
become an
McDonald's,
uproar
the coffee
situation?
stuff there.
Find incriminating evidence or participate in
$2.99.
Fashion Week.
Although in
I do
American, that's
both.
probably $1.99 because,
But your
Canadian being.
accessories. Didn't you say your designs were unusable without them?
No wonder you
Well,
can't
it's
sleep.
true that I haven't quite figured out what to do about that, but to tell you the truth,
I'm as deprived
even
as
here in
horny
Fontaine,
girl.
every time
Or
I see the
Ganyu.
city, I can't help but remember Inazuma and the vow I made in front of those masters. Thinking about all that, I just can't bear to take even one step back.
You won't be able to find one because
Let's
everybody's
see.
watching my stream. Nobody's playing Roblox anymore.
Hmm?
They're all
What did you
playing
just say,
Wuthering
Chiori?
Waves.
The sea. Seashells, coral.
So for those who didn't know about it, there's a link in my Discord to go and get some
got it.
echoes
Got
before the
what?
release.
Come,
You have a chance of
let's
getting
take
a
a look, shall we?
5-star gold.
Chiori, wait, hold up!
She's a girl, she's got horns. You'll probably come out with some lore saying that, oh no, she's part of the folklore demon world thingy.
Chiori, why did you just jump into the sea all of a sudden?
Yeah, why did she
Paimon,
just take a
what
dump
do
in
you
the
think
sea
is the most
for all of
beautiful
a
thing in the
sudden?
sea?
A Lumitwell? Or a pearl, maybe? Oh, coral's pretty too. Ah, Paimon gets it now! You want to use things like that as the accessories for your designs!
Well, now that you hit the nail on the head, help me grab some, would you?
She's not a yokai, she's an adeptus. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to look for. Oh, starfish. Lumitwell. And then there's one that I forgot somewheres.
These should be enough, right? Paimon picked all the prettiest ones in this area. Chiori, will these do?
Speaking of Guardian, you can even get a Guardian Echo.
Everything looks great. I've also collected a pretty big batch, so we should have enough.
Great! So are we gonna head back now and make some new designs?
Yes, but don't forget, we've got more than just the designs.
Make
to
some
worry
new
about when we get back.
designs. It says 30 days plus.
Okay, we've got the materials.
Wow,
for the
we just
accessories.
materialized into the
Next,
TARDIS.
we'll need to use what we have on hand to create some new outfits.
You mean we have to start from scratch? Will there be enough time?
There'll be enough
I
time.
should be able to make it if I skip out on sleep.
Another one that wants to
Oh,
skip
no,
out on
skipping
sleep.
out on sleep is not the
More
answer.
coffees.
Wait, how come this conversation is giving Paimon major deja vu?
She's premier. See, they're saying the same thing that we're saying about Ganyu.
Ganyu? Who's that?
A friend of ours who does way too much overtime? Well, anyway, sleep is important. You're not gonna convince Paimon otherwise.
Well, I can't argue with you there. One thing's for sure, though. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it work. All this grit and determination. It reminds me of the first fashion week I ever participated in.
What else can we help with?
Creative juices?
Ah,
Let's get our juices
let me
flowing,
see.
people.
I
Any
suppose all there's
suggestions
left
on
to
how
do
to do
is
that?
tear up all the outfits currently on display.
You got it! Wait, what did you just say?
You heard me. Tear them all up. When I went to that first fashion week, I had no savings to speak of. Just a few dozen yards of fabric and a dream. I had to make something work, so I tore up all the clothes that I brought with me from Inazuma, and I used the scraps to make my entries for the show. I used the larger
Is that how
pieces for
it
base
works?
fabric and
That's
the
how I
smaller
do
pieces
stuff
for
too.
accessories. If it worked back then, why not now? We can also repurpose some of the ready-to-use accessories in the shop as well.
But you worked so hard on all these outfits!
I know. That's why I refuse to let it all go to waste. I'm not going to let them win, even if it takes everything I've ever made and more.
If it takes everything I've ever made.
Okay, then. Here goes nothing.
Here goes everything.
No need to be nervous. I won't hold it against you. Of course, if anyone dared to tear up one of my dresses in front of me on a normal day, I'd probably toss them into the sewer.
Tossed them into the sewer.
Just this once, though. I think I can make an exception. Go ahead and tear them up. Think of it as a good way to vent your emotions.
Okay, how am I supposed to tear stuff up? Be back, gonna go and eat some din din. Okay,
Good job.
catch you
That should
later.
do it.
Chiori, are you alright? Sorry for taking so long. I got caught up and... Whoa.
What?
What happened to your shop? Who did this?
I did it.
Those monsters. Slandering you in the papers wasn't enough for them, was it? They even sent people to wreck your shop. Give me their names. Since they're all too eager to tear
Yes,
other people's
blame it
clothes,
on
I
Paimon.
think it's about time the Spina
Kill
Jiro
Paimon
Sumo
for
returned the
me.
favor.
Maybe you should calm down a bit first, cause you see,
Boss, please go easy on us.
Huh?
Ugh, what is this, a soap opera? I was the one who asked the traveler to tear up the outfits. We need all the fabric and accessories we can get.
Oh, so that's what happened. I guess I got a bit ahead of myself just now. Back to what you were doing, everyone. You can all just pretend like I didn't say anything.
Navia sure is scary when she's angry.
What? You call that scary?
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a false accusation. No one's gonna orchestrate some conspiracy to take down one of my friends and get away with it.
You and Chiori are really close.
Of course. Everyone knows that Chiori makes the most gorgeous
Yeah, I got a
outfits in
cat
town.
here that's wanting
All of
his
Spina
din din
Jirosula's
too.
formal wear is custom tailored here.
Now, if only you'd give me the contract for your uniforms as well.
As if you'd enjoy designing something as boring and formulaic
Okay,
as a
cat.
uniform.
All the dialogue's
That's why I
going
didn't
on.
ask you in the
I'll
first
get you
place,
some.
silly. Plus, with how much your intel has helped us out in the past, to the Spina, you're more of an intelligence agency than a fashion boutique.
If I had it my way, it would be the other way around.
Anyway, we both know why I'm here. Tell me, how can the Spina be of service to you?
If it's not too much trouble, can I borrow some skilled hands to help with some simple sewing work? I'll need all the help I can get if I'm going to finish these outfits over the next few days.
Oh, no problem. I've got a few of those guys all ready to go. I just knew you wouldn't be intimidated into withdrawing from this year's show. When are you going to get started? I can help with sewing too.
Actually, there's something else I'd like to ask of you.
Ask away. I'm all ears.
Oh, and Traveler and Paimon, could you help me pass word to Linny and Lynette? I'll need their help as well.
Oops. Alright. Just in time for some dialogue.
I'm done with
Gladly.
my interview. Has Miss Chiori made it back yet?
Everybody laugh.
Boutique! Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure every last one lands a full feature on the front
Yay.
page of the Steambird
We have to
tomorrow.
explain this all over again.
Not this again.
Yes, this again. Okay, I'm not interested in talking to nobody. Search for Lenny and Lynette. Really? Man. I hate this game. I hate the Fatui. Can't we just throw them in jail and not have to talk to them no more?
Lenny, Lynette! Great, you're both here.
Oh, what a
A
coincidence.
moment later and you'd have missed us.
We read the article in the papers. We were just about to go find Miss Chiori. She helped design a number of our costumes in the past and even sponsored one of our performances. The time has come, it seems, for us to return the
Because
favor.
they're all confused.
Perfect, she was the one who sent us.
In that case, I assume that there's something we
All
can
the
do to help.
Fatuas
Just say
the
the word and we'll take care
deserve
of
to
it.
be locked up in the
Okay,
fortress
so
of
it's like this.
Mirapede. Arlecchino
Is
is
that
the
all we need to do?
worst. Well, Child is the worst,
Should be a
but
piece of cake for the two of us.
Cappuccino is a second close second.
Well,
Anybody
then,
who's
it's about time we go and find
confused
some evidence for all the
like
bad
she
stuff
is
Terry's been
just
doing, right?
not good.
Chiori said we shouldn't disturb her over the next couple of days. We can check in with her again once she's done with...
But the show's in another 2 days, isn't it?
Well, according to her,
A two-pronged approach?
Courtesy first, confrontation second.
yeah, something like that.
Understood. Then we'll have faith.
All right, we're counting...
Fatui are evil people. Bad
Okay,
evil.
And let's also do... Oh, I'm unsure
Quest completed! Yay! Yes, exactly. You're a Fatui, you're a Fatui. Wait until 2 days later, really? Man, I hate this thing. 1, 2 days later. Although, theoretically, this should be 2 days later. You're a very bad person, Blast. You deserve to go to the Fortress of Mirapede and repent. Repent for your sins of association. Oh, so we do have to go down below. Like, all these swamp people deserve to be in the fortress too.
Oh, you're here.
Chiori! How are the new
Why would
outfits coming
anybody
along?
want to live in the
You
sewers?
kinda tired.
What
Just
did
a few
I
steps left
do?
now. I've handed the rest over to Alof. We should be able to make tonight's show.
I just voted
Wow,
for
that's pulling
them.
it real close. Are you sure
I'm
she'll be okay
defending
with
the
that?
bad people.
Don't worry. I have no intention of giving ground on either front. With the fashion show scheduled for tonight, Uter has closed his factory. This is our only chance to secure any incriminating evidence.
Incriminating
Okay, Totally
evidence.
gets that this is all his fault and he totally deserves
Okay,
it, but
I'm confused.
wouldn't
Wasn't
it
she
be
supposed to
technically
work on a
trespassing
dress
on
and
his
now
property if
she
he just went
has
in like this?
time to go and
His
beat up
factory
on
is
the
usually
bad
open to the
guys?
public. It may not be open for business right now, but that doesn't mean
Chiori
visitors
also
can't
needs to
stop
be
by
locked
our
up.
door. We're just curious
She's a
customers
secret
after all,
Fatui
aren't we?
agent. She's been doing dresses and outfits for
When
the
you put it
Fatui.
that way.
Anyway, Uter's factory is right over there. Let's hurry up and get moving.
She's guilty by
Why would
association.
he open a factory over there?
We have different marketing strategies. While I specialize in high-end custom
Oh,
goods,
I am so high
he
end.
prefers low prices and large sales volumes. I don't know. Maybe the rent here is cheap.
Maybe the
Alright.
rent here is cheap,
Ugh,
yeah.
That's really creepy. Paimon would never choose to buy anything from a place like that.
She makes outfits for the
That's a good point.
Fatui. She's guilty
on
by
board with that.
association. And obviously she is rude and, yeah. Her manners are not the best. Big turtle dude, you're not supposed to be here. Where's the entrance? How am I supposed to get up there now? Ah, man. How do I get up there? Doo-doo-doo. Dance, 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 dance. Oh, there's a ladder here. That's how you get up. Puppy! Hellos! How are you today? Ooh, possible reward. Nothing. Stop associating the whole continent to Fatuis. Well, basically, that's pretty much it. I mean, even Nouvelette, at some point, you know, needs to be locked up because he's been, you know, nice with Knave. So I think that Nouvelette should also be locked up. See, the only one that was afraid of Cappuccino was Farina. So obviously Farina is not collaborating with them. So yeah. Tired, haha. Had to visit a college and high school today. Oh, why? Sounds interesting.
There really is nobody here.
No, Farina was scared because she knows the Fatui are evil people. Whereas Nouvelette always tries to be friendly with them, so he's a collaborator. Nouvelette deserves to go into the Fortress of Meripede.
Paimon nearly fell out of the air. What is that thing?
A mechanical guide. They usually use a recorded tape to give you a tour of the factory.
Please follow me, dear guests.
Why does Humpty Dumpty float? Can I smash him?
First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand.
Really? Dude, that looks exactly like the clothes that Chiori had in her boutique. These are the exact same clothes. He's been stealing her designs.
After that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Huh. Laterra seems to
I'm
be feeling pretty well for
13,
himself,
and in my province of British Columbia, we have no middle school exactly, because I would know that. They're trying to prepare us for high school, but I don't know why we had to go to a college too.
like Laterra's
Well, I
workspace,
mean,
all
if you're
that.
going to be on a trip and there's not much to see in a high school, might as well see what college is afterwards, right? And see how college life is, I guess. On the other hand, I mean, that's kind of something that your parents should kind of do with you. In the sense that depending on what school you want to go, they should kind of like show you a couple of places. Not like mine that are
It's
basically
up to
telling
me
me,
to
you're going
decide
to
who
go
I want to
there
be, and to cut my own path.
because the
No
education
one
is
can tell me
better.
what to do.
But, that didn't work out. More expensive. But yeah, sometimes, going to one school or another school
These
and
are the
get a
fitting
sense
rooms.
of,
Please
yeah,
use them
I'd
at
like
your
to
leisure.
study here.
There seems to be something in
Like
this
the most
fitting room.
important thing is to be able to learn on your own. Don't expect teachers to teach you anything. I don't think that teachers are good at that. So basically, you have to rely on yourself to teach you what you want to, find stuff that interests you and then, you know, bring it on yourself to learn the stuff that you want to learn. So in a sense, school doesn't really matter. It used to matter because back in my day, it was the library, so the more interesting the library was, the more books that there was there, the more that I could help myself. But given that today everything's on a computer, basically you bring your library wherever you are. So my parents really don't have time for that, so I'm glad I did get to go. Awesome. But at the same time, I had to get to school at 7:50 instead of 8:15 because of the bus. It's so annoying. Yeah, I used to walk to school even though it was either 20 minutes walk or a 5-minute bus, but I don't like the bus, so I would always walk to school back and forth.
Why did the door just close?
Because this is an elevator.
Why is it moving?
Nowadays, all the shite they taught when I was in school, I don't need to even know because Basic Mac never taught stuff. Basically do stuff on your own. Yay, I get to fight for her with her for the first time ever. Okay, so basically her skill just switches me to another character. Okay. Any chests? That's all I want in these things is chests. Might be a chest here behind. No. Okay. One behind here, maybe? Nope. Okay. Maybe one behind here? Nope. No chest. No fun. This game hates me. Do you go to school late, Jeeps? What do you mean if I go to school late? You have to go to... not really. Because it takes... No, I had a routine and whatever it was, it was. I mean, I got to school, hang out in front of the school with the kids. And the bell rings, you go into school and... School finishes, you walk home. It took me 20 minutes, so not that bad. Okay, so the winter I had to walk, but during the summer I had a bicycle, so... Off topic, but I'm actually so excited for the Wuthering Waves servers to open. Oh, okay. Well, since you're on the topic, I did post a link today in Discord for Wuthering Waves, where you have a chance of pulling for some echoes. And I'm hoping that you know what echoes are. They're like the equivalent of artifacts.
Life is like the dew at dawn.
And you have a chance of pulling for a 5-star echo before the game goes live. I think it actually goes up until the 6th of June. So, might want to have a look at that link. Man, Chiori's burst or skill is annoying. It always switches me out. Like, I don't get to know what she's doing because I've already switched to another character.
I'll protect us.
Lend me a hand. There is no escape. Scatter.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Who says you have to use scissors to cut clothes? Leave those rigid rules behind. I much prefer using my own cutting tools.
Okay. Sorry about that, but the cats, after eating, wanted to go back outside. Ooh, chest. What I wanted to do. I should check it out later. It only switches you if you press it twice. Oh, which I spam the button all the time. Okay. That's how I remember it. Oh, okay. So if I only press it once, he does this dash thing, but if I press it twice, doesn't switch anymore. Okay, it's on cooldown. Oh, okay. So you have to invite friends to get an echo? No, there's different ways that you can get wishes. You can either follow them on Discord, follow them on Facebook, you know, like every like they give you 10 free wishes or 8 free wishes, I forget. And then you can select other ways
It's up to me to
through
decide what I want
social
to be.
media
Cut
to
my own
get
path.
some extra wishes,
No one
which
can
I
tell me
don't
what to
do,
do.
but you can do them if you want to. Okay, let's go and see what's gonna happen here. So they're just chances for you to get some more wishes.
This place is filthy. Are the clothes from Uter's shop?
Look over there.
Ugh. That water looks super nasty. Oh, Paimon can smell the stench from all the way over here.
Smells like sewers.
And I was the one using unsafe materials, Uter?
So he was actually the one who opened an underground factory.
No wonder his clothes always felt weird to the touch. He's
No
been using
wonder.
all manner of tricks here in a bid to cut costs.
Should the clothes made here even be worn?
Never mind issues with shrinking and fading. These materials can give you skin problems if you wear them too often.
Skin problems. Well, I gotta go. Got pups to feed, and a lot of pups at that. Catch you later, puppy. Thank you for stopping by.
This way you won't be able to try and deny anything in court. All right, let's keep going.
See you laters. Chiori's elemental skill can cause her to dash forward. Hold the aim button and adjust the direction of said slash. Okay, I don't know how exactly. After you've decided your dash direction, release. Use her elemental skill and dash to the target's location.
Doesn't look like there's a path here.
Follow me. Let's go up.
Okay, so direction. Hold it down. Okay. Release. Ooh, okay, you actually have to kind of wing it. Donald it is. Hey, Donald. How are you? Long time no see. Hopefully this works.
This place seems like some kind of warehouse. Ugh, and it stinks too. Huh? What's going on? Our way in's been blocked.
Uh-oh, he wants to trap us in the factory.
Seems like he knew we'd be coming.
You did say he knew you really well, didn't you?
Yes.
That's
And
always a
because
possibility, but
we used to be partners.
why even take a chance? Right?
But you're practically at each other's throats. Now you're telling us you used to work together?
When I first came to Fontaine, we were both fledgling designers who longed to gain a foothold in the world of fashion. We shared the same goal, so we decided to work together. In the beginning, we both wanted to make clothes that would stand out from the crowd and shatter tradition. The kind of clothes that would turn heads and leave people in awe. But with every criticism we received, and every sponsor that rejected us, Uter's confidence disappeared little by little.
Well, I don't know what you're asking, so
Right
I
before
mean,
Fashion Week,
you know,
he came to the
it'll be
conclusion that
deleted
we
if
wouldn't
it's
be able to make the designs
inappropriate.
we always dreamed of, and we parted ways. For my part, I gambled it all and devoted everything I had to that 1 week. I came out the other side with something that really made me proud. I was nervous to present it, of course, but I knew it was my chance to show the industry what I was made of. In the end, well,
You received the acclaim of all Fontaine while Uter gave up on his dream and turned to making this sketchy stuff.
I don't know.
They
the
call it
exact details of what
sketchy,
happened
but
after
that's
that.
not what was written. They
All
don't
I know
even
is,
translate what
after
they're
I
saying
opened
when they're
Chiori Boutique,
cursing.
He's harassed me every year since.
He's just jealous of what you've accomplished. A guy like that doesn't deserve your sympathy.
Well, let's focus on getting out of here first.
Yeah,
This
you would
thing to
think the
show is as
water
good
would
as
be
ever.
rising by now.
There are some control panels over there. Let's see if any of those buttons do anything.
Yes, Paimon, push the button. Click the self-destruct button. Really? I have no comment. Other than anybody preaching anything about anything is just bad. Just live your life and let the others live their lives without preaching about anything. Pretty much what I have to say.
Oh, that doesn't seem to have done anything. Maybe try the next one? That didn't do anything either.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
No, it's always, it's like talking about religion, It just serves to create arguments. So who cares? Who cares what I think about whatever? Gonna be preachy about something, then yeah, no. Who cares that I'm a straight lesbian? Like really? Who cares?
Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
If what I said doesn't even make sense, well, I'm not surprised. That's how confused I am.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. Warning. Warning.
Oh yes, that makes sense. If you want to talk about identity politics, well then, yeah, there's only two. I'd get into a debate with that any day. People are confused, thinking that toasters have a gender. They don't. Even though I identify as one.
We finally made it out. Why does it feel like the movement patterns of those mechs have changed?
Oh shoot!
Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown procedure.
Okay, so from what I'm guessing here, I need to do something like this.
Warning. Warning.
And go all the way here like this.
Initiating shutdown procedure.
Now where am I going?
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown procedure.
Ah! Ooh, made it. Where was I supposed to go after this, though? Guess over here. Okay, so I'm getting the hang of Chiori's dash thingy. Oh, Jeeps, you identify as mac and cheese. Oh. That was cooked in the toaster, you're right. Oh, we have to go swimming in the goulash. The love boat. Doo 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 doo. Doo doo.
We're finally out of that stinky place. Let's take this evidence and get out of here.
Tend to run into a lot of Well, you know what? Honestly, yeah, I'm just phobic. I have phobias of anybody who talks about this.
Finally, the entrance! At last!
Oh, those chambers couldn't hold you, I see. What a surprise.
We've collected a bunch of evidence on all the nasty stuff happening at your factory. You're not getting away this time, Uter.
The evidence on your person, you mean?
How did he change voice? Didn't he
What
used
makes you
to
think I have
take
any
another
intention
kind of
of letting
voice?
it get past these walls?
Anna. Can we fight?
More mechanical guards?
Really?
Ever thought about using these funds for a legitimate purpose?
Oh, but this is a legitimate purpose.
What?
Why he's working for the
Destroying
Fatui
Chiori
too?
Boutique? Or continuing to make your rotten rags?
Proving that fashion is merely a laughable farce. A carnival of ignorance!
You know what your problem is, Uter? You've become so obsessed with the concept of fashion itself that you let it paralyze you. Stop trying to cater to it. Focus on your own work, and you get to decide what fashion means.
Spare me the lecture, why don't you? Sooner or later, you'll cater to all the voices too, you know. After all, what is fashion but another form of public opinion?
Fashion is about aspiring towards a certain ideal, but it's up to you to decide what it is. My brand caters to no one but myself and my vision. That's my ideal, and it's not going to change.
Well, once the people witness their former darling's spectacular fall, they'll understand how laughable that ideal truly is.
Why are the
That's
robots
what you've been trying
twitching?
to prove all this
Anybody
time?
notice that? They're twitching.
Your jaded understanding of the industry is the reason you've had it out for my brand for so long?
Yeah, I am.
You weren't like this before, Uter.
There's currently an
What
event that
happened
you
to the
can
man
go
who
and
wanted to
get
make
some
something that would bring the entire world to its
echoes
knees?
before the game is
He
released. You have a
realized
chance
long
of winning
ago
a
how
5-star
utterly
echo.
naive and ridiculous that dream was.
You gave up on your dream, but that wasn't
Which
enough,
I
was
wasn't
it?
so lucky.
You had to find a
I
way
got
to
2
prove
stars,
to
3
yourself
stars,
that it
and
never have
I
been
think 2
possible at
4
all.
stars.
You think you understand,
Didn't get any
but
5
you're just a
stars.
bitter man who let his regrets dictate his choices. You regret giving up on your dream. So you stopped at nothing to prove to yourself that it
Which,
wasn't
I
the
mean,
wrong
4
choice.
stars will still help me
This
out early
whole
up in the
thing,
game, so.
Uter.
Provided, apparently, that
pathetic.
they match my characters, whatever my characters
Why
need.
don't you take a look in the mirror?
I don't
You're
understand
a
how they
fool
work yet. It's
daydreaming
like
about
artifacts. It took me
taking
6
all of
months to
Tibet by
understand how they
storm.
worked in Genshin.
Well, good luck doing that when even Fontaine doesn't have a place for you anymore.
How will Fontaine not have a
You're
place
right.
for me?
Maybe all those who pursue their dreams are fools. But more pitiful still are cowards who are too afraid to even attempt what the fool is brave enough to try.
You...
I've got a show to catch.
Yeah, just leave this guy to us.
No, you go instead.
But he has a gun.
Jamie's got
It'll
a
be fine.
gun.
Just go to the venue and tell everyone to proceed with the plan. I'll deal with him. Some lessons are best delivered in person.
Stay safe. Oh, we won't be doing the
Trying
boss
to
fight with
leave,
her.
Are we?
She got the bullet in two.
I've held back all this time because of our past partnership, Uter.
Oh gosh, I love that song.
Tour of your factory.
Still
I'm gonna
trying to
sing it
talk
just
tough,
for
I
you.
see.
No matter what you've been through, no
In
matter
my
why
little
you've become
outfit
like
that you
this,
saw earlier.
if I may borrow the words of a friend, a guy like you doesn't deserve my sympathy. Allow me to show you the true meaning of the Chiori brand. The Chiori brand represents more than a person or a trademark. It's a way of life.
Greetings, friends at Fontaine Fashion Week. Please feast your eyes on the extravaganza that Chiori Boutique has prepared for you today.
Brilliant, dazzling, and wholly unique. And most importantly,
An enduring, never-say-die spirit. That's the true meaning of the Chiori brand. And now, let's welcome the thundering seamstress, Miss Chiori herself.
Did Chiori not...
Lights, cameras, over here, please.
Let the show begin.
the world may change, fashion along with it, but Chiori will remain the same. No challenge is too great. Chiori caters to no one. Not even the times. Rather, Chiori will always lead the fashion of our time. Finally, let's not forget.
Is anybody, like, preferring the black tape project to this?
Only those who do not give up on their dreams are worthy of this brand. Well then, I suppose all that's left to say is, Happy Fashion Week, fellow
Okay, I guess
dreamers.
people don't know what the black tape project is. Okay, no comment.
How about this?
A little more to the left.
Like this?
Perfect.
Phew. Oh, that looks great! Miss Chiori, can I take a picture?
Of course.
I didn't know you'd make a brand new signboard.
I made it before Fashion Week. I figured it'd be best to put it up after the success of the show.
Well, how can you become renowned through all of Tevat without a fancy signboard of your own? The Spina's way ahead of you in that regard.
Now that you mention it, perhaps our magic troupe could use one of those.
Our signatures are the Grinmalkin cat and the Bogglecat box. Oh, and we need to add Pear as well.
Yes, we need to
Pear
have
would need an
pairs.
alias, of course. How about...
Angry Bird.
The Hangry Bird.
That's really bad.
So, does that mean your signboard is going to be 2 cats and a penguin stuffed into a single hat?
Kinda.
Ooh, that sounds super snuggly and warm.
And a bit cramped.
Really?
Miss Chiori, I'm done taking pictures. You can expect the article in tomorrow's Steambird, along with the evidence the Traveler gathered.
Thank you, Charlotte.
It's my pleasure. Bringing the truth to light is a journalist's duty.
Going forward, feel free to custom order any accessories you need for Monsieur Verite. It's on the house.
Huh? You really mean it?
No, she
Of
doesn't.
course. The
Just
same
a
goes
joke.
For you too, Linny and Lynette.
No, no, no.
If you
Don't
happen
be
to
giving
make
anything
costumes
to
in the
Lynette
future, just
and
drop me a
Lenny.
note.
They're
What about
fatui.
something other than a
They're
costume?
criminals.
Thank you, Chiori. It's much appreciated.
Well, I don't really need anything. Just don't be a stranger, all right? I don't need anything either. So long as you continue to request my international courier services from Komania Express, we're golden. Actually, that reminds me. When will you be leaving, Kirara? Huh? About that.
She met
Miss
somebody.
Dimosula has prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get in and we'll push it all the way out of Fontaine. What?
What?
Oh, that's so embarrassing.
Ooh, do we get something nice too, Chiori?
Nope.
Of course. Just hold on a second.
We're under arrest.
Disrupting public order at the show, appropriating venue lighting equipment without authorization, using weaponry in public, hosting a dangerous performance without notifying the authorities.
Chevras, we can explain.
If
No, we
you
can't.
come across anyone who matches those descriptions, please report them to the Special Patrol at your earliest convenience.
Enjoyed that, didn't you? You nearly scared me half to death.
Says the one who pulled that stunt earlier. How about you do me a favor and tell me in advance next time you're planning something like that?
And if I had, would you have approved?
Nope.
No, but it would have at least spared me a whole lot of anxiety.
Well, I would say
Anxiety.
I've more than made it up to you, have I not? A whole
Emotional damage.
all tied up and handed to you on a silver platter. Sounds pretty thoughtful if you ask me.
All right, I won't argue with you. You can have this one.
Well, friends, I would say we've earned ourselves a nice meal for our efforts. Let's go. Spina's treat.
I'll have to take a rain check. I've still got a lot of paperwork to take care of, so you all go have fun. Oh, by the way, Chiori, I ran into Vanger on the way here. He had a message for you.
I don't need to hear it. I'm sure the old fool used pretty much every apology in the book. I'll just visit him some other day and give him a hard time about everything.
You know him well.
Thanks again, Chevras.
My pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. That was really quite an amazing show.
You don't say.
All right. Follow me if you want in on the celebration feast. Come on, we're leaving.
All aboard the Navia choo-choo train.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go wait for me at that place with the view?
Or actually the boat,
I'll
the
let
love
Navi know that
boat.
we'll be a little late. There's something I'd like to give you.
A place with a view? Oh, Paimon knows where you mean. Sure, no problem.
Perfect. I'll be right there.
A place with a view. How can we forget? Was such a boring place to start off with. Like, really? Like, I hate Fontaine so much. I mean, compared to Leeway, Inazuma, even Sumeru have much better views than Fontaine has.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, we didn't wait long at all. But what did you want to give us that you couldn't share right in front of everyone else?
Here, take this.
Oh, wow! A brooch! And in the style of Chiori Boutique, too! Wait, Paimon gets one as well?
I've only made 2 for now.
I hope not. Nothing
After
for
much
Paimon.
consideration, I decided to give them to you two.
Pretty sure she's also up at 2.
You've been a great help. Even when things were looking bleak, you stayed by my side. There were even times when I felt like I had to fight back and win, even if it was just to honor the trust that you had in me.
Well, we may have helped a little, but Paimon would say you deserve most of the credit. This result, it was all you, Chiori.
I know for certain that was not the case. I've chased my dream for so long that I've come to understand something. Apart from conviction and persistence, the thing that matters most is having friends who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. A single person can only do so much.
Not
Without
even
all your
voice
help,
lip syncing
Chiori
anymore.
Boutique could have easily fallen to ruin.
Well, Paimon doesn't think it would have ever gotten to that point. Not if you had anything to say about it. But, about the stuff you said at the show, you aren't worried it'll rub some people the wrong way?
Perhaps my words were a little pretentious, but they do reflect how I truly feel. I won't bow or scrape before any force in this world, much less any individual. I'm confident in the quality of my work. Create something beautiful, and there will always be people who appreciate it.
Well, guess there's nothing to worry
Yeah.
about then. Should we
I didn't
go
really
back
like
and
the
join
outfits you made,
victories?
but whatever.
Oh, yes, of course. But before that, I'd like to admire the view for just a little while longer. You know, of all the nights I've spent in Fontaine, I'd say this is the loveliest by far.
Quest completed! Finally. Okay, folks, guess what? It passed the time. But as the sun's going down, I'm gonna go and spend some 15 minutes or 20 minutes with my cats outside. Give them their daily walk so that I can have some videos to upload in my shorts. Need to come back and play some more because I need to go and get some more items. Level up weapon. Go hunt for some more Fatuis. So I will end this stream here. And I should be back in 30 minutes. I know I'm breaking my rule of the 7 to 9 streams that I always do. What do you mean good night? I'm coming back. Are you going to bed and not coming back then? Is that what you're saying by good night? Safeguard that picture safely then. Yeah, I'm just going out to take a video with the cats and have them do their daily walks. But I'll be back in 20-30 minutes. I don't know how long, but the sun's going down, so I kind of gotta hurry up. So I'll be back shortly. Toodaloo!